Welcome back to Poll for Initiative, the Dungeons and Dragons live stream, where the audience influences the story. My name, of course, is Ben, or Benjamin, and I will be your dungeon master today. And with me, I have Mint, otherwise known as Lise, or Envy Banshee on Twitch, who will be playing today as Lise DeForest. Go ahead and say hi to everyone, Mint.
Where the fuck do you pull all of these voices from? Also, why that one? That would have been good for like the Meyerwood, babe. You're like 10 episodes behind.
What are you talking about? This is what I normally sound like when I'm not streaming.
You sound like fucking that, oh, I don't remember what it's called. Anyway, bad. Stop that.
You should know damn well this is what I sound like in my day-to-day life. Anyway, do you remember where we were?
Well, I'm looking at a college campus.
Sorry, let me put on my stage voice. Do you remember where we were? Like what we were doing?
Going to college to not learn anything.
So when last we left off, Helga, the massive ancient phoenix, grand phoenix rather is what she's called, sent you on a journey to look for more of her hidden power that was taken from her all those years ago. And she said that she felt the presence of her power somewhere to the north west, surrounded by death. Sure enough, Merlin pointed you directly to Caliban U, which was once the site of a massive necrotic incident in which souls were trapped in their bodies and forced to continue fighting after death. A horrific incident. But now, some 100 years later, has turned into a place of higher education, studying the effects of magic like this and trying to make the world a better place.
Well, we'll see about that.
And when last we left off, you went into the front office, checked in as students, got your student IDs verified by Beth behind the counter, and a pigskin orb of some sort that you've never seen before came crashing through the window, and a very large, muscular man came through to retrieve it.
Orb.
And so this man says, "Hey, bro, so you're like new students here, huh?"
Well, new student is perhaps not the correct term. I will not be learning anything.
He indicates the card in your hand that is clearly labeled student ID, and says, "Well, what's that then, bro?"
I tuck it into my sleeve.
I saw that, bro.
I have no idea what you're talking about. I am here to cause havoc.
He says, "Well, I hope we have some classes together, bro. I'm looking forward to meeting you and getting to know you."
You don't want to get to know me. Also, I probably will not be attending any classes because I refuse to learn anything. So.
Cassandra leans over and whispers in your ear when you say that. She's like, "How are we going to investigate anything then?"
I don't know, Cassandra. Fucking figure it out. Do you think Cassandra, do you think I thought about this before we came here? Do you think that the entire ride here I was thinking about anything at all other than what I'm going to eat for lunch? No.
She says, yeah, I have some bad news about that whole not learning anything thing.
What?
I have a feeling you're probably going to learn a thing or two here.
No, it's okay. What you don't understand, dearest Cassandra, is you are going to be my knowledge sponge. And then, so you are going to learn everything for me. And then I don't have to learn anything at all.
At least you're literally a sorcerer.
That's how I will win. It's how I'm going to win, Cassandra. I can't let that old bastard win.
Somewhere far away, you feel like you can sense Merlin laughing.
She flips off the universe.
The woman behind the counter pipes up and says, "Hey, Tiffany, we got some fresh blood." And a gnome woman comes out from the back room in this office and says, "Oh yeah, what's going on? Oh, hello. Who are you? Oh, are you new students?"
Well, I guess so. Hello.
Yeah, Tiffany, give him the tour and, show him around or whatever. I don't really care. Just make sure they don't bother me.
I wouldn't dream of it.
And Tiffany says, "Okay, well, come right this way and I'll show you around our beautiful campus."
Okay. I guess that's a good start. Cassandra, start taking notes because I will have my eyes closed.
Says, "What? Why are you gonna have your eyes closed?"
I can't learn anything, Cassandra.
She says, "Oh God, you're gonna make this really hard for me, aren't you?"
No, I'm going to make this fun.
You're gonna offload all the work onto your girlfriend, huh?
I have to make this as fun for me as possible, otherwise I think I will die of boredom of learning.
This gnome woman, Tiffany, walks out the other door. There are two doors to this office, the one that you came through, and the other one that is leading to the campus.
Okay. I guess we follow her.
Okay. She walks you forward and takes you to the front sort of like gathering area, and you see a large board with lists underneath what appear to be class names, and the vast majority of them have like a ton of names under them. There's a few open squares underneath a couple of them, and Tiffany says, "This is the class board. You guys are kind of starting late in the semester, so it's kind of full already. There's not so many classes that have openings anymore, but there's a few here. So when you're ready to start taking up your classes, come back over here, and you can like get totally hooked up with whatever interests you."
Oh, cool. I message Cassandra and say, I will never be coming back here.
And I just want to make sure, like, obviously, if you're here to like, learn, obviously you're gonna pick your classes and everything. But if you don't pick your classes, just know that that the front desk will just pick some classes for you.
Oh, that's worse. Okay, that's fine. I'll pick them. All right.
I mean, obviously it's not a problem. Like, you're totally here to learn, right?
Yes, learning is what I am here for.
Just fantastic. All right, well, let's keep moving then. And she
Lisa's
has
like under her breath, she's like, "Damn you, Merlin!
She's
you
got
had to make
that,
this so much worse for me."
She's got that energy of like have you ever gone on like a college tour where like the person who's giving you the tour is like walking backwards and talking to you while they do.
They like campus guide.
Yeah. And she leads you to a large building that has some people outside tossing around a ball similar to the one you saw before. And she says, "All right, so this is our gym and phys ed department. Basically anything physical. This is where you can go to like, get trained up and learn some best practices and like, just generally learn how to like get into shape and just take good care of yourself." And the professor here, Patrick Steelbuns, oh my goodness, he is the best trainer you have ever seen, ever. He will get you hyped.
Who? Mr. Who? What did you
Professor
say?
Steelbuns. And as you're asking that, a very large Goliath man runs out of that like grassy area where everyone's playing with that ball, and he runs out and catches it outside of there, and he turns around and sees Tiffany. He's got these like tiny little shorts that are like squeezing his massive buttocks, and he's got like a tank top on above that, and he says, "Oh, good morning, Tiffany."
Lisa's like, what the fuck is wrong with men? Lisa's like, oh my god.
As he walks closer, like his butt cheeks are like bouncing. They're so fucking massive. And he says, "Looks like we got some new folks here, huh?"
Yeah.
He holds out his massive Goliath hand to you for a handshake.
Helga, this is your new friend.
And Helga says, "Oh, friend," and holds out her hand as well and grabs his. And like they shake their hands so hard that you swear you could hear like the wind rushing around their arms. And he again offers his hand back to you.
If I take this and you hurt me, there will be hell to pay. I'm very delicate. Oh, but I take his hand.
Make a strength contest.
Oh, fuck. I warned him. And if he still does it. Oh, God, what's my... Oh, yeah. Oh, man. Oh, my God. What? I get to roll dice? Fuck, I forgot.
I forgot that rolling dice was a thing in this game.
I rolled one dice last session, and that was a month ago. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Well, it was a 2. And also, no, listen. And also, I have a -1.
So it's a 1. Yeah, with the handshake, he like literally lifts you off the ground a couple times, like because he's like 8 foot tall, so like he's like lifting you up with each swing up, and you're just barely keeping up and like trying not to fall flat on your face, but you do stumble at one point and nearly fall over.
Jesus Christ, man! What did I just tell you? I just tell you I'm very delicate?
He says, "You're fine. Listen, if you ever wanna get in shape, I'll get you in shape. It'll take me a couple afternoons, but we'll do it.
No,
we'll give you the firmest handshake you've ever had."
I want the opposite of that. Helga, I think this is where you will have a fun time, but it's not for me.
Who doesn't want a nice firm handshake? Come on, you know you want to come to gym.
I've never wanted anything less in my life, actually.
And he holds his hand out to Cassandra. Give me a strength check with Cassandra.
Okay, Cassandra's got a better strength modifier than Lise.
Ooh.
Right. Oh, actually, yeah, she got a mod 20.
He got a nat 20 plus his strength modifier.
Well,
yeah, he...
at least she stands up to it better than Lise did.
Yeah. She doesn't stumble like Lise, but like she kind of goes on her tiptoes a couple times when he swings up with the handshake. Like her whole body's being guided by his handshake as well.
That's really funny.
And he says, "All right, well, I gotta get back to the game, but if you're ever looking to get in shape, hey, I got you covered." And he heads back, and Tiffany speaks up, and she says, "Yeah, Patrick's actually a really good trainer. He actually trained Captain Stoneman of the Royal Army, and also I guess Eleanor Ruby Main, but that was after. But
Lise just starts having like horrible flashbacks to fucking fighting Bedlam in Captain Stoneman's body. Just like, yeah. I bet.
He's trained all kinds of fighters all around the world, so if you need any kind of training, he's your guy." She says, "Anyway, let's keep on moving."
Okay.
And she guides you toward a very large, like more like fancy looking building, with like all these like magical looking crystals on the outside. And she says, "Okay, so this is the Arcana Studies Department, headed by Jevalt Stormbottom, one of the best magical professors ever. He came here from Aegis Rune. He teaches all kinds of different classes on abjuration, conjuration, enchantment, evocation, illusion, not illustration, illusion, transmutation.
Illustration.
And the most prestigious school of magic of all, mathematics. She says, although I think he's like, I think he's like not holding classes right now. He said he has like a big investigation he needs to get underway, and he's canceled all classes for like the next few days. So like, I guess if you're here to learn anything about magic, not the perfect time, I guess.
Well, as a sorcerer, that sucks.
She says,
But
although
okay.
the necromancy and divination departments have been moved to their own buildings, so if you're interested in necromancy or divination, we might have something for you.
At least side-eyes Cassandra and is like, necromancy, huh? Okay.
She says,
What was his name again?
Professor Stormbottom?
And is there a teacher in this school whose last name does not surmount to something having to do with their butt? Or
I don't know what you mean. What are you talking about?
yeah, okay.
Are you being like rude about his last name? That's kind of fucked up.
What? No, I didn't say. I don't know what
That's
you're talking about.
That's kind of fucked up.
No, I don't know what you're talking
And Cassandra like leans over and whispers to you and says, "Yeah, that's kind of fucked up."
about. Shut the hell up! All right.
She's clearly
Let's
trying not to
fucking
laugh.
Keep moving, you fucking asshole. Let's go.
She says, "Okay, kind of weird, but like, let's keep moving, I guess." And guides you a little further. This building with like beautiful trees. There's like a little park area just out front of it with like benches and everything. Birds chirping all around it. And she says, "This here's the Grand Library. It's not really a place for classes, but just about anything that you could want to research, you can probably research here. It's been like totally heralded as like the like center of all knowledge in Caliban. So like if you're looking to research something, here's where to go."
It's actually kind of good. I should maybe come here at some point.
She says it's run by Professor Percival. He's traveled the entire world. He's a collection of knowledge in and of himself. And sometimes, if you get lucky, you might even see some of like the cool artifacts he found in his travels on display inside of the library.
Cool. I'll probably be in there at some point.
Are you gonna say that his name is butt themed too? Go ahead, try.
What was his name?
Percival.
What's his last name, or is that his last name?
That's his last name.
What's the first name?
Harold.
His name is Harold?
Harold Percival.
Okay. Well, there's nothing but themed there, so point for you, I guess.
And Cassandra whispers under her breath, "Harold, butt civil. Got him."
Least just fucking... yeah. Least laughs for like 30 minutes.
When she starts laughing, Tiffany says, "What's so funny?"
Anyway. So what's the next class, Tiffany?
She says, "All right, we're gonna take a quick little shortcut here." And she guides you kind of to the right, past this like massive old clock tower, and she says, "This clock tower has been here. This is actually one of the last remaining buildings from that, like it's still standing from Sun's Perch. You can see it's really old, but we've restored it quite a few times, and it's in mostly good working condition. Sometimes it seems to stop. We haven't really figured that out yet, but yeah, just a little bitty piece of history for you." And
well, that's sad.
She guides you a little further to some monuments, one of which looks kind of familiar. It looks like a much younger Merlin.
Oh my fucking god. Are you goddamn kidding me? Is that fucking Merlin Stillwater?
Just, oh, yeah, you know him. Yeah, we have these, again, these are the only other remaining, well, these are one of the other remaining monuments of the old city of Sunsperch. And that's Sovereign Cilia and their court wizard Merlin Stillwater.
What? And it's why? What did he do for there to be a statue of him? Or is he just? I mean, like, I know he's a pretty cool guy, but like, is there a specific reason?
Basically, Sunsperch, even being able to push back the invading armies from Orin is accredited to these two. Because of these two, Orin didn't conquer Caliban all those years ago.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Good for him. That's fucking hilarious, though. I'm definitely gonna fucking... nothing. Never mind.
Yeah, he looks much younger, full head of hair, no beard.
Oh my god, I can't look at his face without a beard. That looks nothing like him.
Yeah, you almost don't recognize him.
Yeah, this is a different man completely.
You're like, yeah, this isn't Merlin, actually.
Yeah, I need to tape a beard onto this statue, and then it'll be good.
And she says, okay, and a quick left over here. We're going to, this is the kind of the courtyard area. This is where a lot of like social gatherings happen. And, you know, it's a nice place to relax after class. And she guides you to the left and takes you up to the Culinary Labs. And she says, here we have the Culinary Labs, and right across the way we have the Enchanted Workshop right across the street from each other. And they're headed by Professors Fiery and Thornthumb. And she says, if you want to learn anything about food or magic within food, Professor Fiery loves to put, mix the two into a kind of special science with magic and food. And then, or if you want to know anything about carpentry and how magic can influence carpentry, Professor Thornthumb's your woman. You have any questions about that? You seem like I'm looking at your face. You seem like you might have questions.
My only question is how do you spell fiery?
Oh, girl, fiery.
God damn you.
I don't understand. What's the problem? She's a world-renowned chef.
Yeah, no, I bet she is. All right, that's cool. No, I don't have any questions. Nope, I don't have a single question about that at all. We're just gonna move right along and pretend like it's normal.
She says, I don't understand. You seem to have a lot of problems with a lot of the people's professors' names in this school.
No, I'm a bitch. I have a problem with a lot of stuff. It's just something about it. It's just a little unique thing. It's just a little fun thing about me.
Okay. She says, okay, kind of weird, but like, I hope you don't like bring that energy to classes. That's kind of mean.
Oh, I won't be bringing anything to classes.
Well,
I assure you.
You should at least bring like, paper and a pencil or something.
Nah, I got a photographic memory. I don't need none of that.
If you say so. And she says, let's keep on moving. And guides you a little further back to the principal's office, a large, kind of more like office-y looking building. And she says, for the most part, you kind of want to hope that you don't actually have to come back over here, because, like, usually if you come here, you're either in trouble or you're wounded because you're going to the nurse's office or something. So, like, if you can avoid it, don't come back here. And
fair enough.
As she's saying that, another gnome woman comes out of the principal's office, and she says, "Oh, hello. Are you the new students that Merlin and Artemis were telling me about?"
I guess so. God, word spreads fast around here.
She says, well, I certainly need to know about new students here. I mean, I am the principal.
Oh, shit.
And she offers out her hand to you.
The last time I shook somebody's hand, he lifted me off the ground. You're not gonna do that to me, are you?
She says, I'm a gnome.
And?
I am significantly shorter than you.
Listen, one of the only other gnomes that I know personally is a pretty fucking. He's got some hidden strength in there. I just know it.
Artemis is secretly pumping iron every night.
He used to be an adventurer,
the fuck up,
right?
Reese.
Right? He used to be an adventurer. He's got to
Yeah, he
have
did.
some muscle.
He did. He was an adventurer.
Anyway, I don't judge a book by its cover because I'm not like that.
Well, no, I'm not saying I'm weak. I'm just saying I'm not sure how that would physically work, me lifting you off the ground.
I don't know. You could have some magic or something. You're the principal of like a magic school
Says, will you
place.
just shake my hand, please?
Okay.
She says, Jesus, fucking Artemis told me you were gonna be a bundle of fire, but seriously, he wasn't wrong.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm just, I haven't had my lunch yet.
Lisa's just an asshole until she eats something.
Yeah.
And she says, well, anyway, I'm Principal Hannah Brixby. If you need me for anything, just let me know. And behind her, an elf woman comes out of the building and sees you all and says, oh, hello. Sorry, I'm in a bit of a hurry, but it's fantastic to meet you, and offers her hand out. And she says, Mary Overmatron, Dean.
Oh. Hello? I shake her hand and I whisper to Cassandra, what is a dean?
Cassandra whispered back, she's like, I think it's like a principal, but like focuses more on like administrative affairs and things just below the principal. It's kind of like a vice principal.
Well, then why isn't she just called a vice principal?
I don't know. I think it's a fancy thing.
I don't like that. That sounds dumb and stupid. Anyway, yeah, it's nice to meet you.
You shake her hand. She continues onto the Grand Library. And Hannah Brixby says, well, I've got a lot of stuff I got to get back to, but yeah, Tiffany, I hope you're doing a good job showing them around.
She's showing us around.
She says, if they get lost later, I'm blaming you, Tiffany.
Oh, you can't actually don't blame it on her. I have a tendency to wind up lost and in places I should not be.
Tiffany says, don't worry, I'm gonna have you like so. What's the word? Oh God, not initiated. Oh my God, what's the goddamn word? Oh God, I can't remember the word right now. I'll remember it in a little bit. She says, I'm gonna have you so prepared to walk this campus, you won't even know what hit you. Come on, let's keep going.
Okay. Familiar?
No, I'll remember it in a little bit. Okay. She walks you back, kind of to the side. There's like this like side path that's like surrounded by these like pretty cherry blossom trees, past this janitor's shed, and says, eventually, you said you missed your lunch or whatever, so like this is like the perfect spot to grab a bite, the cafeteria. All food of which is provided by our amazing lunch lady, Agnes Kurtelot.
Okay. Do they have dog food here?
I'm sorry, what?
Do they sell like food for dogs?
Is Foxblood in your bag or next to you?
He's next to me. He's
okay.
walking.
She says, "Oh
No,
yeah, your
me.
service animal."
No, it's for me.
Yes. Well, we have dog food for dogs, and I guess if you would like it, you can have it too.
No, I don't. It was a joke. Have you heard of a joke before? Okay.
I don't know what that is.
Okay. Clearly.
Oh my God.
Lisa's a bitch when she's hungry.
Do you stop into the cafeteria for food?
No.
No, she wants to stay a bitch.
Yeah.
Okay. She says, anyway, next up we have Herbal Studies with Eve Evernettle. Fantastic professor. She knows just about everything there is to know about herbs and spices and all kinds of different natural remedies for things. She says, although unfortunately, she also has canceled some of her classes today and for the next couple days because she is working on a request from the school nurse, Edith Kernelot.
Oh, are they? What? Oh, is the nurse and the lunch lady related?
Oh, you don't know?
How would I know?
Sorry, it's such a common fact. Yeah, our janitor, lunch lady, our front desk lady, our principal's office lady, and our nurse are all related.
Oh.
They all just happen to go into the same line of work.
At the same school?
Yeah.
Okay. Good for them, I guess.
And she says, so yeah, unfortunately, you won't be getting a whole lot of classes anytime soon from Herbal Studies.
That's fine. There wasn't anything I wanted to learn about plants anyway.
She says, okay, that's a little rude, but all right.
What do you care if I don't care about plants?
She says, I don't know, plants are kind of cool. I like Herbal Studies.
Well, I mean, yeah, there's some cool plants, but that doesn't mean I have to learn. Listen, it's never continue with the thing. You don't have to judge everything I say.
Wow, for a cactus, you I would expect you to enjoy plants a little more.
That's really funny, and I would laugh at it, but I just don't. I just don't feel like it.
She says, anyway, continuing on, and she walks you toward this massive field, and says, this here is the Shoe Sphere field. There's not really much to say here, but in next weekend we have a game coming up with our home team, the Caliban Crushers, so you're not going to want to miss that.
What the goddamn hell is a shoe sphere?
You don't know what Shoe Sphere is?
I look at Cassandra. Should I know what a shoe sphere is?
Cassandra says, you don't know what Shoe Sphere is?
Cassandra, I was born on an island secluded from the rest of the world.
She says, it's like the biggest game, like, everywhere, except for, I guess, Orin. But, like everyone knows that that's surprising.
You know what the biggest game in Tielin Rune is, Cassandra? They set the fucking servants free into the Fey Forest, and you chase them around until you get them, and it's bad and terrifying and scary.
Says, the servants? That's... what?
Have you heard of the most dangerous game, Cassandra?
What? You hunt the servants?
Yeah, you gotta take that up with the queen, not me.
Tiffany speaks up and she says, you hunt the what? What did you just say?
Was I talking to you? I'm sorry, this is a private conversation between me and my girlfriend.
Cassandra speaks up again. You hunt the servants?
No, I never hunted the servants. I was too young, and also I knew that was a pretty fucked up thing to do. But elves, man, you gotta watch out for elves. Elves are fucking... they're a little crazy in there. Only a truly psychotic person could play the flute for 19 hours in just a concert of the flute. They have that festival twice a year.
I like to imagine like this 100% isn't even a thing, and it's just Lise saying some crazy shit.
You'll never know.
It's a foreign land that no one knows about, so she just says the craziest shit. She's like, yeah, we all fly there, and we kill poor people on the streets.
Yeah, I don't know. No one will ever know if what she's saying is true.
We eat human meat there.
Oh my god.
She just says crazier and crazier shit.
That's a little far.
Oh, that's a little far?
Yeah.
It's okay to kill the servants, but just don't eat them.
No, I said hunt. I never said kill.
Okay. Just beat them within an inch of their life. Got it.
I don't know. Elves are fucking crazy, man. You don't know. You don't know what they're like.
And Tiffany speaks up and says, Okay, well, just don't bring any of that energy here, please.
Were you not listening when I said that I never did that and that was just like a thing?
That's fine. Just don't decide to start doing it, okay?
I feel like yours need to be checked. You don't seem to listen to anything I say.
Says, anyway, continuing on, and she kind of walks you back the direction you came, and you guys pick up back where you left off in this massive circular courtyard, and she says, anyway, back here we have the Planar Studies building, and just about anything you could ever want to know about the divine planes or the elemental planes, or really just about anything outside of our material plane. It was moved to this separate building so that Victoria Charmley, professor of Planar Studies, could provide a more in-depth education about it.
Okay. I might actually have to come here as well.
She has, honestly, she's a little bit abrasive at times, but you'll find she has a wealth of knowledge inside of her as well. You know, they say she fled the Oran Empire because she was accused of blasphemy for her extensive study into over-deities and other deities outside of Tyr.
Oh, yeah, Oran sucks.
Yep, and so of course Hannah Brixby offered her a building here, and she's been making our campus a better place ever since.
Cool. I feel like I will have to talk to her at some point.
And she says, okay, just a few more places to go, and she leads you a little further south toward a large building. Oh, by the way, the Planar Studies building, it's very like cathedral looking. It's got like a lot of stained glass windows, beautiful like marble bricks, and there's like a massive stone out front that like is like this like pillar raised to the sky. And as she's passing it by, and she says, oh, that's the Divination Stone. That's one of the last remnant of old Sun's Perch. And
what does it do?
It's said that people who pray around it can have their thoughts more clearly projected to their deity of choice.
If only I had that problem.
There's not a whole lot of studies to back it up, but it's people have witnessed some strange phenomena around it, so it's stayed up as a place of study.
Do you have the opposite of it? Do you have like a somewhere I can go where the deity I can not have to listen to them anymore?
He says,
I have the opposite of that problem.
Do you have a lot of deities like constantly trying to talk to you?
Well, not a lot of them, but there's.
As you're saying that, you hear a familiar sound, and right behind you, you hear Bedlam say, "Yeah, Lise, do you have a lot of deities trying to talk to you at all times?"
You would know if I did, you fucking dumbass. It's just no.
Yeah, I can't think of a single deity who talks to you on a regular basis.
No, I said she asked if there were a lot of them, and I said no because there's just one.
Says, you've been speaking to a deity?
I mean, you're right. You're not a deity. You're just.
He raises his arms around himself in like that SpongeBob pose, and he's like looking around, like, where's the deity, Lise? Where's the deity who's speaking to you?
Why are you okay? You know what? I don't have time for this.
Don't have time for what? He gestures over to Tiffany. He says, she's not moving right now, is she? He pulls out a marker and starts drawing on her frozen face.
I step onto the Divination Stone, and I'm like, can you hear me better when I'm near this thing?
Oh my god, your voice is so loud!
I just yell really loud.
Ah! Lise, stop it! My ears! And his ears start bleeding.
I just keep yelling.
Ah! Ah! Oh no! And his head starts to inflate.
This is the best time I've ever had.
He falls to the ground and starts crawling away and says, "No! Her voice is too loud! My make it stop! And then his head explodes and he falls over limp.
Man, that's so cool. I hope that's what happens to other deities when people use this stone.
And he fades away, and Tiffany says, "What are you doing?
What do you mean?
Why are you yelling?"
Well, you said they could hear me better if I stood near this thing.
She says, I also said that was superstition, so...
And?
Okay. And, she continues on to this building, right opposite of the massive planar studies building, and it's like surrounded by these deadwood trees. Like the ground around it is kind of grayer. The whole building is has these black stones that build it up in a deep red roof. And she says,
somewhere in the back of Lisa's mind, she sees the trees and hears like a whisper of Ruth.
Yeah, in the distance, just
It's the
witches! Yeah.
And she says, and this is the Necromancy Hall. And, if you have just about any kind of questions, I mean, you came to Caliban U, a place that's built upon a massive necrotic disaster. If you have any desire to learn more about safe necromancy practices and the correct way to ethically practice necromancy, this is a great place to start. And she says, however, just to make you aware, Professor Graves is a little bit eccentric, so just be ready for that. They're a lot, so just be prepared for that.
I've met a lot of people who are a lot, so I think at this point I'm just used to it. I don't expect anything less anymore.
And as you say that, a fog lifts up around the building, and the wind in the area seems to fall still, and the front door is thrown open as this person in a massive trench coat with a huge scarf and a bandaged hand comes walking out, and and they say, "I see you have found the Necromancy Hall."
Benjamin.
What was wrong? What's the problem?
I was willing to let Girl Fiery go.
I don't know what the problem is here.
But this? You bring that man into our world?
Hey, this professor's non-binary. It's not the same thing.
You bring this iteration of this person into our Do they have little companions too somewhere?
I don't know what you're talking about. As you are dumbstruck by this person walking out, you see a number of skeletal rodents come out of their coat, and they say,
skeletal rodents?
and they say, "I see we have more prey for the Necromancy Hall."
I see. God exists merely for my benefit. Why are you like that? Jesus Christ. I didn't even hear I didn't even hear what they said. What did they say?
In case chat is curious about what's going on here, I'm not really sure what Mint is referring to. But I will say this character has nothing to do with Gundam Tanaka, a character known from critically acclaimed Danganronpa 2. Nothing to do with that character. Frankly, I don't really know what Mint is getting so bent out of shape about.
Absolutely nothing is the same about the two of them at all. It's a totally different person, not the same at all.
I see you have noticed my 4 dark devils.
Oh my god! You get copyright strikes. Holy shit. Okay.
I don't know what you're talking about. This person has nothing to do with him.
I don't know how to handle. I don't know what to do in this situation. I was so shocked that I forgot how to play my character. Yeah, now hold on a minute. I have several questions. Is the fog, you're doing the fog, right? Because that's really cool. Can you teach me how to do the fog?
I have no idea what you're talking about. That is merely the personification of my immense power.
If I take your class, is that going to happen to me too? Because that would be really cool.
If you take my class, you will learn everything you could ever need to know about the necrotic and dark arts.
Okay, there is like ways to ethically do necromancy, right? Because
absolutely.
Now hold on, I have a couple questions. Because hold on, if a person dies, is there a way to like use necromancy to bring them back, or is that person kind of like an undead? Like,
perhaps you should take my class before you start asking all these questions. That is a very difficult question to answer in a simple few sentences. But to suffice to say, it is possible to bring back the dead ethically, although it is very, very difficult.
Okay. That's good. I'll mark that down for later. You might see me in your class. I might look like I'm not listening, but it's just because I have to teach an old man a lesson. But
if you do not listen, you are denying yourself the immense power that I guarantee.
No. I'll just look like I'm not listening, but I'll be listening probably.
And Cassandra leans over and says, "I'll remember that."
Cassandra? Whose side are you on? Why are you
100% on Merlin's side here? But let's be clear, babe.
Why are you picking Merlin over me?
Because it's way funnier.
Yeah, you bitch. I love you, but you suck. The next time you promise somebody you're not going to learn anything, I'm going to side with them and see how you feel.
And as you're saying that, Professor Graves says,
"But if you will excuse me, my time runs short, and I must retire to my chambers."
And they throw their cloak over their shoulder and march back into the building, and the doors shut behind them, and you hear thunder in the distance crackle.
Oh man, I really like that person. I definitely gotta take that class, if only to learn how to do that.
You get there and you're just like, how do I look cool?
Yeah, learning about necromancy would probably be a little bit useful if I could ever learn any kind of necromancy spell, which I don't know that I can because I'm a sorcerer. But anyway, yeah, okay, well, that was, cool. What's next?
And Tiffany says, "Yeah, like I said, they're a lot. They're a lot."
I don't think that was a lot at all. I thought that was pretty cool.
You thought that wasn't a lot?
No.
But you thought like all this other stuff was a lot?
Well, I once freed a man from a boat and then he blew a hole in the side of it to escape.
She says, "Oh, okay, so not a lot is like your version of a lot."
Yeah.
She continues leading you further south, and she says, that pretty much leads us to the end of the tour. In front of you, you'll see the student dorms. Your dorm is in building D, room 13.
Haha. Okay, cool.
And she says, and across from the dorms, you'll find the recreation tent. Occasionally, we'll have events happen here.
Oh, what kind of events?
Well, really, any kind of like students get to put them on, basically. So like, it's hard to say what kind of events. We'll have parties here sometimes. We will, we'll have just like simple get-togethers. Sometimes we'll have like when a graduating class is getting ready to leave the school, like we'll have like a career seminar there, like all kinds of things.
Okay. Cool.
And we're going to run a poll really quick.
Oh. Can I look?
Yeah, it's probably fine. But we are going to, sorry, I thought I had this prepared, but the page refreshed on me and I did not ask for that.
Oh no.
Okay. So we're gonna have a quick poll, everyone. Remember, to vote, just type a number in chat. I know it's been a little while. But this poll is going to be, when heading to the dorms, Lise bumps into someone. Who does she bump into? Either 1, for an insufferable nerd, or 2, for a very pink woman.
Oh. It's just Chrissy. No, it's just Chrissy's. Oh my god. It's just Chrissy Schulpecker. Yeah. Yeah, that sounds about right.
Chat immediately wants Lise to meet the very pink woman.
Yeah. Potential member of the found family. just by her description.
All right. So, I think some members of chat are going to be really excited by this. As Tiffany kind of breaks off from you guys, she says, "All right," hands you guys the 3 keys to that dorm room, and says, "If you need me, I'll be around the campus. Typically, I spend a lot of time by the front office, but I like to kind of wander the campus, and I take classes too. So just let me know."
Okay.
And she heads out, and as you turn around to start making your way toward your building, you run face first into a woman, an elf woman, dressed in a lot of pink. A little short skirt, like she's got like cheerleader style pom-poms like at her belt. And you knock each other over, and this woman has a book fall out of her bag that you just barely catch the name of. It's Lucius's Guide to the Necrotic.
Okay.
And she's like, oh my god, I'm like so sorry. I'm so sorry. And like she's clearly trying to cover up the book and shove it back into her bag. And she says, I'm like so sorry about this. Oh my gosh.
This is like, ow? And then it's like she like looks over and sees her, and like at the sight of the abrasive pink she's wearing just says, ow, again.
She says, oh my gosh, are you like okay? Are you hurt? I can like take you to the nurse's office if you need.
No, I'm okay. I'm just going to be very dramatic about this, but not because of you. It's just simply to annoy my girlfriend. And I like hold up my arms for Cassandra to pick me up.
Cassandra sighs and holds out her arm for you to grab onto, and then just lifts up.
No, pick me up.
She says, okay, and puts her arms under your armpits and lifts you up.
Thank you. No, it's okay. I don't have eyes back there, so I couldn't see you. But
she says, oh my gosh, I don't recognize you. Are you new here?
Sure, you could say that.
She says, oh my gosh, welcome to Caliban U, and like offers a hug.
Oh god. Helga, a new friend?
Helga says, friend? And immediately we're gonna have a strength check.
Do you want me to roll for
God.
Helga or for you?
Helga rolled poorly.
No.
This very pink woman hugs Helga and lifts her up
Oh my
and
God.
spins her around.
Helga falls in love.
Helga says, "Oh my gosh, no one has ever been able to do this thing to me." This person offers a hug to you again.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Please, I don't like to be touched.
Says, "Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. A handshake?"
Sure, I'll shake your hand. I'm Lise. This is Foxbird, the light of my life, the center star of the universe. He's the chosen one. He's also really, he smells really good and his fur is really soft. So just remember all that. This is my girlfriend Cassandra, and you've already met Helga.
She falls in love with Foxbutt immediately and is hugging him and petting him, and he's super excited, jumping up on his like hind legs and like licking her face, and she's like, "Oh my god, he's like so fucking adorable."
Oh, good. She passed the vibe check. That's good.
He like jumps into her arms and she like hugs him.
He's big.
Yeah, she manages to lift him.
Jesus Christ. Good for her, I guess.
You never picked up like a really big dog?
Not me.
And then she offers a hug to Cassandra, and Cassandra kind of like lightly pats her on the back.
So, who are you? You never introduced yourself.
Oh, sorry. I'm like so sorry. My name's Stacy.
Okay. Hello, Stacy. So nice.
So you guys are like new here. Oh my god, I'm so excited for you guys to get to familiarize yourself with the campus. That's so exciting.
Well, is it exciting?
Why wouldn't it be exciting? It's your first day of school.
Yeah. So, Stacy, what classes are you taking?
Says, "Oh, I'm a senior, so I'm like, taking up the last few classes that I need before I graduate. So like, I'm just stuff and things, here and there."
Like, that was a very good way to evade the question I asked you.
Anyway, I really do gotta get going. I gotta get to the library, but I hope you guys have a good time here. And she runs away.
That, when she leaves, Lisa's like, "That was the most suspicious woman I've ever met." What the fuck?
And yeah, you are left standing out in front of the student dorms.
Cassandra, like, that was pretty suspicious, right? Like,
says, I mean, she might just be in a hurry. I don't know that it was all that suspicious.
She very blatantly avoided the question I asked her, and also that necromancy book fell out of her bag, and she was very clearly trying not to let us see what it was. Is she embarrassed to be taking necromancy? What the fuck?
I mean, I don't know. I do you really think she's okay? I'll jot that down. And she has brought a pen and a paper because you refuse to. She's got like a notepad to keep track of things.
Yeah, I don't know. That was a little suspicious. Also, yeah, the Arcana Studies teacher we should find and see about what they're investigating. And also, I want to pop into Planar Studies, and also the Grand Library, and also probably Necromancy. And remind me to write a letter to Merlin, totally ragging on him for having a statue of himself.
Says, I mean, I don't think he built the statue.
No, but it's of him, and that's enough.
Says, okay, I'll make a note of that.
Okay. Well, fuck, I don't know. What should should we sign up for classes to make so that we don't get classes assigned to us,
Says, yeah, I mean, if you don't want to, I don't know, be forced to learn about plants or whatever. I guess
really
that's not available.
I do not want them to give me gym class. I will leave. I could not handle it.
Okay. You guys head back over to the to the board by the front of the school, and you see at the top of the board, it says that to meet your required number of classes for the week, you'll need at least 3 classes.
Okay.
There are
What are
three,
they?
there are 3 classes that still have space on their list.
Is gym one of them? Is one of them gym? Because I'll kill you if it's gym.
There's Necromancy 101.
Uh-huh.
With Professor Dirtis Graves.
Uh-huh.
There's Intro to Arcane Cooking by Girl Fiery.
Okay.
And then there's Open Gym run by Patrick Steelbuns.
Yeah. So, like, what happens if I don't go to a class?
Cassandra says, I think they give you those classes, right?
No, I understand. But, like, what happens if I just don't go?
Oh, I guess you just don't get credit. I don't know. You act like I've been to school before.
Fuck. I didn't want to be here in the first place, and now I gotta do gym class.
Helga is already writing her name under gym.
Yeah, Helga, you can go and just tell them that I am sick whenever you go there. And it'll be okay. Cool, so...
and Cassandra also, like, when you're not looking, starts writing her name under gym.
Yeah, you can go to gym, Cassandra. I don't fucking care. I'm not going.
Okay. Do you write your name under any of the classes?
I guess necromancy.
Okay.
Cassandra, do you want to do the culinary class?
She's also writing her name under there.
Okay. I write my name under the culinary one.
Helga, seeing you guys write it, writes her name under there too.
Yeah. Yeah, this will be good for us. We could all learn to cook more.
Helga does not know how to cook good, but we'll learn.
Yeah, it's a good opportunity for you, I think. I think school is going to be very good for you, Helga.
Helga can make a macaroni and cheese.
Oh, that sounds good. That's more than I know how to make.
Oh, I show Lise how to make macaroni and cheese.
Yeah, I'm gonna take cooking classes from Helga. Okay, well, now that that's set up, what do we do now?
So if you sign up for necromancy and arcane cooking, so the order of the classes are necromancy will be held in this morning, gym is going to be held in the afternoon, and arcane cooking will be held in the evening.
Okay, well, how long until the first class?
Necromancy 101 is beginning soon.
Okay, well, I guess I should go to that. Are you guys coming too, or is it just gonna be me?
Cassandra kind of like says, I don't know, that guy was a lot, but I guess I'll go too.
You've met Fuse, and you thought that that person was a lot?
I mean, yeah. Like, Fuse is crazy in a very predictable way. She writes her name underneath it.
I mean, you don't have to go. I was just,
And Helga, seeing you both write your names under it, also writes her name underneath it.
Do you
Helga
actually
will attend classes with friends.
Do you actually want to learn about necromancy, Helga, or are you just coming because you don't know where else to go?
Helga does not really know what necromancy is.
It's about bringing dead things back to life.
That sounds spooky and evil.
But no, in a good way.
Oh. Well, perhaps Helga should learn about this then.
Okay. How
clearly Helga does not know much about this.
How fucking hilarious would it be if Helga just becomes like a fucking sick-ass necromancer? She's buff as shit and raising the dead.
Yeah. I mean, who knows?
Yeah,
Maybe
okay, I
she'll
guess
do class as a wizard.
maybe we should stop by our dorm really quickly just to see it, and then
Sure.
go to necromancy.
You guys head back over to your dorm, and you find dorm building D, room 13. It has a window that faces the recreation tent, so you can kind of always see when if a party is happening that day. And yeah, it's a pretty standard college dorm. Fucking bare white walls, a couple of cots in each corner, and not much else to speak of aside from that.
Okay, this is boring. We can go now.
Yeah, there's like a general sense of claustrophobia that you get when you enter the room. It's rather small.
Oh, it's real small. That's okay. And I got 2 buff ladies with me and a big fox.
Foxbud immediately jumps up on one of the beds and starts bouncing on it.
Okay, I guess that one's ours. Foxbud has claimed that one.
He actually curls up into a ball and takes up the entirety of the cot.
All right, Foxbud. Now that's no fair. You know that we have to we have to share that bed.
He puts his ears down and pretends like he can't hear you.
Foxbud.
He pretends to be peacefully asleep.
This fucking little boy is such an asshole. Okay, I'm going to leave to go to my class, and you're going to stay here all alone.
His ears perk up when you say that.
I'm going to leave you and take all of the bacon strips with me, and so then you'll be by yourself.
He lifts up his head and starts whining.
Yeah, come on, Foxbud, you dummy. Let's go to class.
He jumps off the bed and joins you.
I give him a bacon strip, like, you fucking asshole.
All right, he gobbles it up. Remove 1 bacon strip from your inventory. The most important stat that chat wants us to keep track of.
Yeah. All right. Okay, let's go to class now.
Okay. Yeah, so you head toward Necromancy Hall. And again, there's just that like sense of dread that surrounds this building. And you can already hear a bunch of students inside gathering for the class.
Okay, well, we all have to get seats together, so let's make sure we do that.
So you enter the class, and Foxbud comes with you too, right? As your service animal?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'll throw a token down for him as well.
Oh, wow. This is the edgiest classroom I've ever seen.
As you're filing in, you see a number of faces. You actually do see that woman, Stacy, that you ran into before, sitting in the corner, and as well as a number of other students all piled in to the class.
I like awkwardly wave at her.
She like instinctually like when she sees that, she instinctually like gets excited and waves, and then like tries to settle herself down immediately.
Interesting. Yeah, I whispered to Cassandra, yeah, I think she's embarrassed to be taking necromancy. And I'm like, oh no, wait a minute. Is necromancy like a nerdy class to take? Uh-oh. Did I make a mistake?
She says, oh no, you're about to be a nerd, Lise. You're about to learn a lot.
Oh shit. No, I'm not. I told you.
She has her pad and paper and says, just keep in mind, if you learn anything, I'll be keeping track of that.
I will punch the paper out of your head.
She says, good luck, and holds the paper high enough that you can't reach it.
You fucking bitch.
She says, the benefits of being taller than my girlfriend.
You asshole. Yeah, I don't know. We all just get seats together.
All right, where do you sit?
Yeah, like the middle row.
Middle row on the right or left?
Can I move the tokens? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I'll do like here.
Okay.
Foxbud's gonna lay on the floor in front of me.
Okay.
And Helga can sit next to Cassandra. Yep.
Cool. More students pile into the class and kind of fill out the benches. Give me 1 second. Yeah, another number of students just kind of fill out the room. A lot of them are actually like either sitting up front or all the way in the back. There doesn't seem to be much of an in-between.
Oh. I wonder why.
The students are either super up close and interested or toward the back of the class. And yeah, Stacy is in the corner opposite of you all. But yeah, class fills out, and all the torches in like the room seem to like kind of go dim. Like the flames on them kind of seem to become like really small, and the doors in the back of the room fly open, and you hear them say,
Hello, pupils, and welcome to your doom.
Lisa's like, nice. Ready for my doom.
They walk through the center aisle, their cloak flowing dramatically behind them, and they leap onto the stage, and they say,
So, you've all come to learn of necromancy.
I hope so.
They stand toward the front of the like way in front of these chalkboards in the back here, and they say,
Tell me, what do you all know of necromancy as it stands?
And they point to a random student, and they say, not a whole lot. I was hoping to learn stuff here. And they say,
Interesting. An open mind, prepared to receive the knowledge that I guarantee. What of you?
And they point at you, Lise.
Well, necromancy's like bringing stuff from the dead, right? Reanimation.
A very limited view on necromancy, I see.
Well, that's the whole fucking point of this class, isn't it?
They turn a bit and throw their cloak, and they say,
Tell me, who in this class can tell me what is necromancy truly?
I look at Foxbud.
Everybody is silent. Here, I'm gonna roll a intelligence check really quick. Oh my god. Cassandra raises her hand and she says, I think it's just the school of magic that, like manipulates, the power of death and unlife. It's not just resurrecting things, but it's like the opposing energy to the life force. Is that right? And
Lisa's like looking at Cassandra like, where the fuck did that come from?
And Professor Graves spins around and points directly at her and says,
Absolutely correct! That is what I like to see. A student that has come prepared, ready for the power that I guarantee.
Oh my god, Cassandra, where the hell did you learn that?
And they say, very well. And they begin walking back over to the chalkboard to start writing things onto it. And they say,
Now, who can tell me why Caliban U is so ideal for studying necromancy?
Sun's perch?
You say that, and they spin on their heel and point at you and say,
Repeat yourself!
Is it sun's perch or sun perch?
Sun's perch.
Sun's perch? The whole big massacre that happened here?
The sheer necrotic energy that surrounds Sun's Perch, absolutely correct! You have studied your history.
Well, an old man told me about it. The guy with the statue out there, yeah.
And as you say that, Cassandra, you see her write in her notes, Lise has learned about the Sun's Perch
I punched
travesty.
the pencil out of Cassandra's hand.
All right, we're gonna make a strength check, or maybe this is a dexterity check.
Okay. I got
Natural
a 12.
18.
I got a 12.
Let's let me pull Cass back up. What's her fucking dexterity modifier? Yeah, mod
The
20.
+2.
You attempt to knock it out of her hand, and like she raises the pad of paper as you swing and just continues writing.
God, you bitch.
She says, "Mind your own business. I'm taking notes for class."
This is not notes for class, you fucking asshole. You're taking notes for something, but it's not about necromancy.
This whole time, Professor Graves is writing down what you said on the board, and then they turn around again, and they say,
Very well. What else do you know, pupil? What plane does necrotic energy draw from?
Is he talking to me?
"Yep."
Show me your true power, pupil.
Hold on, I gotta think of all the planes. Is there a plane of undeath, or am I stupid? Is it?
You can make a religion check,
Yeah.
since
Whatever
this kind
it'll
of has
help.
to do with the divine planes.
Yeah, because I feel like I'm actually really good at history. No, I'm not. Actually, I'm gonna use my inspiration.
Okay, finally
It-
using that inspiration.
This isn't anything important, and I could probably save it for a much more important time, but I am good at history. I have good, but I just rolled like shit. Okay, that's not much better, but 13?
Yeah, well, I'll give that to you. You seem to recall that it's not like one of the divine planes so much as it is just the negative plane in general that was collapsed to form the lower divine planes.
Oh. I relay that to him,
They say,
or to them.
Fantastic! Not many students know of the negative plane. Clearly you have been hiding your power from me this entire time.
I was homeschooled.
And Cassandra's still writing down notes about all of this.
I punch her, I kick her in the shin every time I see her write something.
Roll an attack.
Attack?
Yeah.
It's not
Unarmed
gonna
attack.
hit. It's
An
not gonna
unarmed
hit. It's not gonna hit. Alright, it could hit, but it's not gonna do any damage.
You're still rolling an attack.
Well, that hits for sure. That's a 19.
Yeah, you punch her shoulder, but like, it actually tickles her a little bit. She giggles a little bit.
Oh, fuck you.
Okay. They say,
Very well. I suppose now would be a good time to ask the biggest question of all. Why don't we just bring everyone back to life if necromancy is a school with which we can study?
That's unethical.
Is it?
I mean, what if they wanted to die?
Do you believe there are no ethical ways to save one from death?
No, I didn't say that. I just think that bringing everyone who dies back to life is unethical.
Yes, but anyone who does not wish to die, why don't we just bring them back?
It's probably hard. Also, not enough room for new people if all the old ones keep coming back.
they say,
You are close, but I believe we are reaching the edges of your true power.
Well, that's a very interesting thing. Okay, what, sure. Sure. I'll go along with this. What do you mean?
do you want to roll a Arcana check?
Yeah, I want to roll an Arcana check. I'm great at Arcana, I think. Come on. Oh my god. Yeah, I know every goddamn thing. I wrote the goddamn book on Arcana.
Okay.
Bitch. I got a nat 20.
Okay.
Plus
yeah,
5. So that's 25.
All your magical intelligence has taught you that most forms of resurrection through necromancy, at least in the form of Dungeons and Dragons spells, a lot of them are not like true, like, they will not truly bring you back to life. They will merely animate your corpse. There are ways with which to do it, but oftentimes they're very dangerous. You could end up with a completely different body from which you lived in at one point. And others are incredibly expensive. And by expensive, I mean, like, not just in the form of money. You need to traverse to, like, incredible far-off places to retrieve the materials that you would need to actually resurrect someone with them. And by far-off places, I mean, like, different planes.
So, like I said, because it's hard.
You just reiterate that?
Yeah, no. I say all of that, and then I reiterate at the end with, so because it's fucking hard.
So you switch to like a nerd voice and like reiterate everything I said like verbatim, and then like you switch back to the Lise voice?
Yeah. I just momentarily become possessed by a nerd, and then I go back to being cool.
Cassandra writes the note. Lise seems to already be picking up so much from school.
I kick her so hard in the shin.
Roll an attack.
$12.
You miss and you kick the bench in front of you by mistake, and the student in front of you goes, "Hey, what the hell, man? Stop!"
Sorry, there's my dog.
Do not assault your classmates. I will tolerate no violence in my realm of power.
Oops.
But they write down everything you said, and they say,
You are, yes, I do believe I understand the general idea of what you are expressing. Yes, most forms of necromancy are not true resurrection. They are merely ways by which we animate corpses.
Uh-huh.
And they say,
ethical forms of necromancy are difficult to understand. After all, we are dealing with an incredibly dark and evil art.
and they're writing all this on the chalkboard as they go. And they say,
You may have noticed, though, around the classroom we have a number of skeletons posted up.
And sure enough, there are a number of like scientifically like hung skeletons around the classroom. And they say,
Here you have a number of good Samaritans who have donated their bodies to science for the furtherment of education.
Okay.
And they say,
Who among you would like to try your hand at a bit of necromancy?
No, I'll do it.
You'll do it? All right. Helga says, Helga cannot do very much magic, but perhaps is there a way with which I can do this thing?
Yeah, let Helga do it.
And Professor Graves ends up saying,
Yes, I'm sure you're wondering if it is even possible for a non-magical user to resurrect the dead. Thankfully, we have our very own Professor Stormbottom to thank for this one.
And they pull out a large magical crystal. To note, though, they pull it out first with their left bandaged hand, and you see for a moment that they wince when they do. And instead they pull it out with their right hand, and they hold this crystal up, and they say,
We have here a flux crystal, which will help you channel the sheer necrotic energy that surrounds Caliban U. Therefore, you do not need to be a magic user to study this class.
And they place the crystal on a pedestal.
Go. Helga, go fucking raise the dead, girl.
And so you, Helga, and one other student walk up there to the front of class to attempt to raise the dead.
Mm-hmm. Lisa's like, I already know like one necromancy spell, but it's just the one. So I feel like getting better would be cool.
And they say,
Very well. You will go first. Show me the true extent of your power.
What does that mean?
and they move one of the skeletons right in front of you, right about here. Here, I'm gonna drop a token for that. Make it not that big. Oh my gosh.
He's huge.
Places a skeleton right in front of you, and hands you the crystal. And they say,
We will be trying today to cast a very simple spell known as Animate Dead. Hold the crystal in your non-dominant hand.
Okay.
You take the crystal in your hand, and you feel like there's like this purple energy swirling inside this crystal, and you kind of like, you feel like invigorated as it like lights up like that. It has like these tendrils of like purple light that are like kind of entering the crystal from around the room. And they say,
Now hold out your dominant hand and point to the skeleton.
Okay.
They're like guiding your form to make sure you have perfect form. They're like,
Spread your legs a bit and strike a stronger stance.
Okay, jeez.
I want to see pure power in your stance.
Oh my god, all right.
Raise the crystal to the sky to your left.
Okay.
And rotate your body 180 degrees from that crystal to point at the skeleton.
All right.
Now raise the arm. They're like pushing up your arm to make you like strike to strike a stronger pose. And they say, Now, repeat after me.
Uh-huh.
Corpse of the dead.
Corpse of the dead.
Vessel of the long gone.
Do I have to say this?
Yes.
Vessel of the long gone.
I beseech thee.
I beseech thee.
Grant me your power.
Grant me your power.
Grant me your aid.
Grant me your aid.
Rise!
Just rise.
Give me an Arcana check.
Oh man. 22.
22. The skeleton's head lifts up, and the eye sockets are like glowing purple. And the limbs like start to move as it like tries to get like off the stand.
Fuck.
The classmate behind Helga says, Ugh, I could have done better.
Lisa fully turns around. Do you want to say that to my face?
What are you talking about? What?
Yeah, that's what I thought. But look, I did. I'm gonna fucking. She messages Cassandra like, if this man don't shut the hell up.
But as you're using the magic from this crystal to like to animate this this skeleton with a 22, you hear a rumbling.
Oh no, did I fucking raise a bunch of dead people on accident?
The whole building seems to be rumbling right now. And,
oh god.
And
Professor Graves says, What? What in the 9 hells have you done?
I literally, word for word, did exactly what you told me to do.
That crystal is glowing now with blinding light.
Oh god, I give it back to him. I'm like, just take it away.
They step back when you try to push it toward them. And they say, "What have you done to the flux crystal?"
I don't know. You fucking gave it to me, and I literally followed your. I gestured to the room like everybody saw. I did exactly what I did. The position, and I said exactly what you said.
While you're
if anything, this is your fault.
While you're having this slightly emotional outburst, your eyes start to like light up a little bit, like and start to glow a little bit.
Oh fuck! I put the crystal on the ground. Absolutely not. Absolutely. I put the crystal on the ground.
As you place it on the ground, tendrils of light shoot out across all over the classroom, and suddenly, the tendrils are connecting with every skeleton in the room, including these massive Moonator skeletons behind the chalkboards.
Benjamin, I'm not doing this again. You're not gonna gore this one too. I'm not gonna let you do it.
Just so you know, chat, in one of our previous games, I did make Mint fight a Minotaur that proceeded to gore and kill one of their characters.
Fuck you. I'm not doing this again.
And your eyes are glowing, your hair is like rising up a bit, and this crystal explodes, and the energy shoots around the room, and suddenly all of these skeletons are lifting their heads with glowing purple eyes sockets.
I just look at the fucking guy like, what the fuck? Why did you let me do that? What did you do?
They say, I've never seen something like this happen before.
What the hell, man?
And all of these skeletons begin rising off of their pedestals and shambling forward. And Professor Graves shouts to the rest of the classroom and says, "Everyone, we must evacuate immediately! I will stop this madness, but I don't want any of you to come to harm!"
I turn and look at the fucking snarky boy that was on stage and I go, do you still think you could have done better?
They say, yeah, I would have kept my skeletons under control.
I'm going to flay you alive if you don't get the fuck out of here right now.
It's pretty basic stuff. Anyway, I gotta run, and begins joining the rest of the class as they begin fleeing out of this room.
I'm gonna flay that man alive.
And what do you do?
So like, oops. Well, you're not gonna fight all these bitches by yourself.
I will do what I can to get this under control. I will not allow one of my students to come to harm.
Don't worry about it. I come to harm all the time, and I'm usually fine.
And Cassandra rises up from her bench with Foxbud and says, "Babe, what the hell did you do?"
I fucking did exactly what he told me to do. You were watching. I did everything he said exactly the way that he said it. What the fuck?
Why does the crazy shit always happen when you cast spells?
I don't know. She goes, oh, this is going to be a great opportunity to show you the one necromancy spell I already know.
So I rolled some people here. I rolled Cassandra and Helga for you. I assumed you would like that.
Yeah.
What did Lise roll?
15.
Oh. Interesting. What's your dexterity modifier?
1.
Okay, so you are going to go before the Moonator Skeletons.
Oh, nice.
Okay. So all of these skeletons begin shambling to life, and their focus is on Professor Graves and Helga and Cassandra. They're preparing to just start a massacre. Professor Graves is saying, "Quickly, you must fly from this place."
No, we're gonna not do that. I fought a lot of stuff, and I'm actually we're actually. I don't know that you don't know this, but we're really cool. So we're gonna. This is, I guess, kind of my fault as much as it is your fault. So I'll help you with this.
They say, I will never live with myself if I allow one of my pupils to come to harm. I will not allow this to happen.
Bro, I'm a Chaos Crusader. It'll be fine.
One of the skeletons, actually all of the skeletons, I'm just grouping their attacks together because time saving. They're all going to roll attacks on different people. So first, this one runs up to Professor Graves. Couple of them run up to Cassandra and Foxbud off the stage here. I think this one on stage also runs to Cassandra, as she is the closest target. Helga gets a skeleton running toward her. Unfortunately, this skeleton can't quite make it, so he shambles up the stairs but doesn't quite reach her in time to attack. And they're all going to roll attacks. I'm going to group the attacks. Actually, no, I'll roll the individual attacks, but I'll group the damage.
Okay.
What is their plus to hit? Okay. Okay, time to roll. Okay. Don't think a 14 hits Cassandra. No, it does not.
Her armor class is 14.
Yeah, wait. Is it? I thought it was 15. Oh, it's 14. Okay, 14 does hit.
Unless she has something I don't know about.
My bad. You're right. Okay, first attack hits, second attack does not
Sorry,
hit her.
Cassandra.
One is going to roll an attack on Foxbud. Do you have his stats open?
Yeah.
Does a 13 hit?
Yeah, it just hits.
Okay. So one attack on Cassandra, one attack on Foxbud. 18. Pretty sure that hits Helga. Let's roll the next attack on Professor Grave. That does not hit. That was a 12. Oh, wait, no. That hits. Forget that magic users have such low AC. Okay, and that's all the attacks. So one will hit Cassandra, one will hit Foxbud, one does hit Helga, and then one hits Professor Graves. So that's 4 total. So we roll damage. Everyone who took damage takes 5 piercing damage.
Okay.
As these skeletons use some some of them have like shattered arms as they like stab you with like their like broken bone, and other limbs. That takes Foxbud to 35. Helga's practically not bothered.
Helga's like, that tickle.
Professor Graves didn't like that.
Oh no.
Okay. And that is the end of their turn. So next up is, I believe, Cassandra.
Hold on. Cassandra's turn. Yeah, she's gonna rapier attack. Well, hold on. Yeah, she doesn't have very many spell slots. I should save those. Yeah, she's gonna use her, what are the fuck? Are they her rapiers, or doesn't she have?
They're scimitars. I just couldn't
scimitars.
find the scimitars in the list.
No, you're right. I just forgot what they were called. Yeah, she's gonna scimitar attack. This one.
Okay. The one to the right of her.
Yeah.
Okay. Roll an attack.
Oh, right. That's my turn. What does she get? It's a plus
Plus
5,
to
right?
hit. Yep.
Yeah. 15.
15. That does hit.
Okay. And it's D8 plus 2.
Yes.
Oh, wait, I have to roll twice, right? Because she's using her bonus action to make a second attack.
Yes. If you do use her bonus action for that, it's a second roll.
Okay. Second one's an 18, so they both hit.
Okay.
So first one does 4 damage. Second one does 9 damage.
All right. So that's what, a total of 13?
Yeah.
He collapses.
Oh.
Falls apart.
Good to know.
She chops apart his bones. Okay. And that's Cassandra's turn.
Yeah.
Next up is Lise.
I'm gonna go ahead and do a cute little false life. I'm gonna do a second level false life.
Okay.
So that is 1d4 plus 9. So that is 3, 9, 10, 11, 12. So I get 12 temporary hit points.
Okay. Do you want me to add those?
Yeah.
Okay. You're at 42 hit points.
Yeah. And as a bonus action, I'm going to as a bonus action, I'm gonna Mantle of Flame.
Okay. Let me turn on that thing for you. There you go.
Thanks.
You activate Mantle of Flame.
Yeah.
Okay, and then Foxbud.
Foxbud is going to bite attack the skeleton closest to him. So that is okay. Sucks.
Oh.
That's only a 10.
Okay. Yeah, that's not gonna hit.
Okay. Well, he tried.
Okay. Yeah. He swings his little paws at it to try and knock it over, but it just barely like shambles out of the way. Foxbud is he's so in love with the idea of chewing on these bones that he's being blinded by his hunger.
Oh my god. Poor boy.
He's like frothing at the mouth. This is the happiest day of Foxbud's life. Okay. That's the end of your turns. Oh, and here come the Moonator Skeletons.
Oh man.
Okay, so okay.
If you gore me right off the bat, I'm gonna come into your room and punch you in the face.
Yep, that'll do it. Charges forward and actually gores Professor Graves.
Oh,
being the closest person here.
Uh-oh.
Charges across the stage, horns down, and we're going to roll that attack. Ooh. Okay. A 24 does hit.
Oh god, he's dead. Or they're dead. All this talk about us not getting hurt, and they're over here getting gored.
Oh no.
Rest in peace.
Oh my god. Get some extra damage because I'm charging.
This doesn't sound very good for them.
They're looking at a total of 21 damage.
Oh my god.
As this massive Minotaur charges forward and slams into them with a horn. Yeah, they're not feeling too good. They're definitely bloodied. And now they're going to make a strength saving throw.
Oh god.
Oh no. How did they roll that poorly? Okay, they failed their strength save. They are knocked 10 feet back and prone.
Oh my god.
And that is that Minotaur's turn. And this one is charging toward Helga.
Oh man.
Plenty of room there to get to her. So rolling an attack on Helga now. Got her stats open, right?
Yeah.
Does a... I'm gonna assume a 19 hits.
Yeah.
Alright. I get to go through that whole process again to roll damage. That's... plus the bonus damage. Oh my god. 26.
Damn.
Hits her for 26 damage.
Jesus Christ.
I forgot how much fun Minotaurs were.
Yeah.
Give me a strength save from her.
Okay. Well, that's a 7.
Oh no! She's knocked 10 feet back and bounces off of you and lands prone next to you.
Oh god. Fuck.
She says, youch, that was very not fun.
Yeah.
And that is that. Professor Graves is going to dust themselves off, get up, use some of their movement to get up.
Yeah.
And they say, "Incredible! You gave these things such power!"
I don't think that was me. They could have just been that powerful. I don't know.
And they actually saw you cast False Life, and they say, "Oh my goodness, am I in the presence of an incredibly powerful necromancer?"
No, I told you I could cast one necromancy spell, and this was it.
They are also going to cast False Life.
Good for them. Get some of those hit points back.
And they are casting it as a 3rd level necromancy spell.
Oh, there we go. Max 4 plus 4 is 8 plus 10 for the additional levels. That's an 18 hit points back to them.
Nice. Good.
And they've got a dagger in their hand and are going to lunge forward and as a bonus action use 2-weapon fighting to attack this skeleton.
Really? You gonna? I mean, I guess get rid of the ads.
Yep. Okay. Okay, I think that hits. Yep. Let's roll damage. Oh, nice. Max damage again. They do 6 damage to this skeleton with their
Nice.
dagger. Oh wait, but hang on. It's a piercing weapon.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, this dagger's not all that effective against this skeleton. Kind of grazes through their ribcage a little bit.
Oh, that sucks.
And that is the end of Professor Graves' turn. It is now Helga's turn.
Helga, not friends.
Says, I have deduced this much. Yes, they are not friends. Very mean people.
Get up, please, and also get out of my fire.
They use half their movement to get up. They can now move 3 squares.
Move her 1.
You should be able to
2.
control her.
Yeah, she's gonna come over here and attack the big Minotaur.
All right.
Well, she's gonna go into a rage.
Okay. That's a bonus action, yeah? Or hang
Raging,
on.
yes, it is. Yeah.
Okay. Not friends! Why don't you want to be Helga's friend?
And then she is going to, since she already used her bonus action, she can only do 1 attack, I believe.
Yeah.
So yeah, she's gonna do an attack with her maul.
Okay.
Yeah. 26?
That'll do it.
Yeah. So that is 4, 5, 10. So that's 10 damage.
All right.
Wait, no, it's
You get plus 2 melee damage.
So that's 12.
12 melee damage total.
Yeah.
All right, and that was actually that was a bludgeoning weapon because it's a maul.
Yeah.
Is that 12?
It's 24.
That's 24 against the skeleton.
Fuck yeah.
Boom! Brings this massive maul down onto the Minotaur's rib cage and splits some bones.
Helga born to fight skeleton.
She says,
Wow, fighting with skeleton is very much more fun than not.
Yeah.
and with that is the end of her turn. We are back to top of the order. It's the skeletons, baby.
The little ones.
Did Foxblood cast Blink?
No.
He attacked.
He just did a bite attack.
Okay, just making sure. So I'm also keeping track of like status effects each turn.
Yeah.
Okay, skeleton's turn. Again, we're going to roll individual attacks and just 1 damage roll for all of them. So, one's going to attack Professor Graves. These 2 are going to attack Ramhorns and Foxblood. Professor Graves gets hit. Cassandra does not. Oh, nat 1. The one that tries to hit Foxblood falls on its face, prone. And that's 1 successful hit on Graves, 1 failed hit on Ramhorns. This one is running forward toward Helga, and this one is running down toward Foxblood, but is just barely able to make it, and attacks as well. Fails to hit Foxblood, and 1 succeeds at hitting Helga. So that was really only 2 successful attacks. Damn. These skeletons suck.
Yeah.
Okay. Total of 5 damage for each successful attack. So that's 5 damage to Professor Graves, and 5 damage to Helga. Professor Graves, actually, I should have taken bloodied off of Professor Graves because they're no longer bloodied. Because of the false life. And then Helga is still doing all right. All right. Yeah, these skeletons lunge forward with their like broken limbs and just fucking stab Helga and Professor Graves, and Helga goes, "Youch! Stabbing is very effective against me."
Oh, Helga.
And actually, I think I like subconsciously had this skeleton avoid your ring of fire, but these are like non-intelligent enemies. I think he just beelined it to Helga.
Yeah.
So he's ending his turn in your ring of fire. How much damage does he take?
I believe it's just 3 charisma three charisma damage. He takes
loses charisma. I will say, charisma, not the skeleton strong suit.
Yeah, no, it takes 3 fire damage.
Okay. It catches on fire, and you hear the Minecraft skeleton burning sound. A click, click, click.
Oh my god. That's really
and next up is Cassandra.
Okay. Cassandra's going to, scimitar attack the skeleton. She's going to make a scimitar attack on skeleton, and bonus action she's going to heal a little bit of people. But let me roll the attack first.
Okay.
So that's probably not gonna hit. 9.
9. Yeah, that doesn't quite do it.
Okay. And then she's gonna second level healing word on Helga.
Okay. Okay, that's not the like AoE thing, right?
No, it's just her 1-person distance.
Okay.
And it's her bonus action healing, so it's 2d4 plus 3.
Okay.
Healing for Helga.
Roll it up.
Okay. That's
Give me that
2,
healing.
3 plus 3, 6. She only gets healed 6.
It's more than nothing.
Yeah.
Wrong sound. She heals her so bad she gets stabbed.
Oh my god.
Helga goes, whoa, friend, help Helga. Thank you very much, friend. Friendship is true power.
I think, did you forget about this skeleton in the corner back here?
Did I?
He kind of be blended in back here.
I did forget about him. Thank you so much for reminding me that I have to do damage with him.
I mean, he, you know.
Actually, hang on. 2, 3, 4, 5. That's okay because it would have taken both turns just to get right there. So it's okay. I was all part of my master plan.
Okay.
Next up is Lise.
Okay. Lise is getting tired of these minotaurs. Lise is going to can I have an area of effect circle that is 20 feet?
Okay. That would be about that.
Okay, can I control?
And it is now controlled by all players. Go ahead.
Is it possible to do a fireball right here?
Sure.
Cool.
You throw it at the Minotaur's feet.
Yeah. So it hits these two.
Okay.
Cool. So that is a 3rd level fireball.
They all have to make dexterity saving throws, right?
Yes, it's a DC 16.
Okay. Oh my god, they both fail and one with a nat 1.
Oh my god. Okay, hold on. Let me get all of my...
I'm going to say the
8.
skeleton who failed with the nat 1 is going to fall on his ass from the blast. But
Excuse me.
I have a feeling it's not going to matter based on how many dice you're picking up right now.
What? It's only 8d6.
86.
It's only 86. I pull out all my dice.
You explode the room. You kill Professor Graves as well.
Okay. That's okay, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Plus 3, 25, 26, 27.
Oh my god. Okay, so this skeleton explodes and flies into the distance, flaming bones hitting the wall behind you. And this Minotaur doesn't explode, but some of the bones crack and you start like seeing like marrow bleeding out. It's it's like melting the bone marrow. He's bloodied,
Ew.
is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah. Gross.
And yeah, he's not looking good. When you cast that fireball, it doesn't quite feel like when you have like that energy surging through you like you felt in the past, but you definitely feel like a little bit peppier when you throw that fireball. The effects aren't like noticeably stronger, but you can kind of feel something feels off when you cast that spell. Something's definitely strange. But all right, that's you. Next up is Foxbud.
Foxbud's gonna attack the prone skeleton, and he gets advantage because he's prone.
Yep.
So that already would probably hit. That's a 22.
See if
But
you
I'll
can
roll
get a nat 20.
again. I did not, but it hits. One target. It's 2d8 plus 4. That is 6 plus 8. 9, 10, 11, 12, that's 13. Damage. 13. It's piercing though, so I'm assuming that's halved because they're skeletons.
Yep.
But
So 13 you would round down, it would be 6 damage.
okay. And this skeleton is already prone, so does he not have to do the strength saving throw because he's already prone?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know that would really save him from anything.
Okay.
He's just being mauled by this dog. Foxbud does do quite a bit of damage, but it's, not super effective because it is piercing damage, but he manages to like rip off like a couple like ribs and like he's like happily chewing on them.
Aw. Good boy.
Is the stone on the floor? No, the flux crystal Lux shattered on the floor, Lux, and that energy shot out into these skeletons.
Yeah, it exploded.
So it is on the floor, but it is in shards. All right, that is Lisa's turn. Next up is the Moonator Skeletons. Ooh. Guess who's more than 10 feet away?
Is it me?
Professor
No.
Graves.
No! Let this person live! Holy
Professor
shit.
Graves is more than 10 feet away, and thus the charge attack is valid. Boom, 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 boom. This Minotaur
lowers its massive horns down for a charge, and we're going to roll that attack. $16 hits.
Uh-oh.
22 total damage.
Oh no.
Yeah. So, funny thing.
Is he dead?
They're gonna make a strength save really quick.
Okay.
Okay, they succeeded the strength save, so they don't get launched. But yes, they collapse to the ground. And they will be making death saves soon.
Uh-oh.
And then the other Minotaur spins around and attacks Helga. And I think, yeah, a 24 hits. However, we are not hitting her with a gore attack because she was not more than 10 feet away. So instead, it's bringing its massive, massive arms down and slamming them down onto her.
Okay.
Oh, wow. Rolled really poorly. 8 damage.
Okay. Not as bad as it could have been. Oh, the Minotaur that gored the teacher takes 3 fire damage because it ended its turn in my fire.
Oh, you're right. You hear the skeleton burning sound effect again.
But much bigger and louder.
Yeah. And it's just the volume is turned up.
Yeah.
And Helga says, Youch! Bludgeoning damage is also very effective against the Helga.
Yeah, Helga. You don't have any damage resistances.
Helga is learning many things today. Also, I think she's technically bloodied, yeah. Because she's less than half health.
Poor Helga.
It is okay. Helga has power of friendship.
That's true.
These skeletons know nothing about friendship.
That's, yeah.
And that was the Minotaur skeleton's turn. It is Professor Graves' turn.
Bro, please tell me you can heal yourself.
We're rolling death saves, baby.
Oh no.
All right. So, for those who don't know, death saves, the way they work: 10 or higher, you succeed. 9 or lower, you fail. 3 total failed death saves, you are dead forever. 3 successful saves, you are stabilized. Rolling a d20 now. That's an 8. That is 1 failure.
Uh-oh.
All right, back to the fight. Next up is Helga.
Yeah, Helga's gonna continue to attack this Minotaur, but now she gets her frenzy attack as a bonus action. So, she's going to do 2 maul attacks. That is, yeah, 18 plus 8, whatever that is, that hits, I assume. And another, that's 10 plus 8, so 18.
18 damage?
No, 18 to attack.
Oh, to a hit? Yeah.
Yeah.
That succeeds.
So both of her attacks hit.
Well, let's roll those attacks one at a time. So the first attack hits. We'll keep that other attack in our back pocket.
Oh, okay.
Keep in mind the skeleton's bloodied.
That's fair enough. 3, 4, 5, 10 damage.
10 damage. Okay. It is still alive.
So that's 20, right? Because it's bludgeoning damage.
Oh, you're right. With that, boom! Bones go flying.
Cool.
You hear like a baseball style crack as she hits. It hits it square in the ribs and it explodes out to the side.
Okay, cool.
She says, "Wow, Helga should take up baseball."
Yeah, what's baseball?
Helga does not know.
Is game Helga make up just now?
Helga make up rules for game later. We play together.
Okay. Yeah, so her second attack will be on this other skeleton.
Okay. We can go ahead and say that hits and roll damage.
Sure. That's 2. So that's 3. 6 plus 5 is 11.
All right. Times 2.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, she kind of just does a spin attack and hits both of them. Crack, crack, and like the bones go flying. And she goes, "Wow, Helga should do this all day. Helga love this."
Yeah. Lisa's
Helga
like, "Good job."
is changing professions, fight skeletons for a living.
Okay.
All right, that's her turn.
Yeah.
Next up are the skeletons, all of which the remaining ones are attacking Cass and Foxbud.
That's fine.
This one's going to finish its trip over to Cassandra, and we are going to roll some attacks. This skeleton's going to finally shamble up and get off its ass. All right, so 2 attacks on Cassandra. One succeeds. I have to check this other one. I don't think a 13 hits. No, it does not. So 1 hits, 1 fails. Roll some attacks on Foxbud. That's a 10 and an 18. I assume the 18 hits, 10 does not.
For who?
Foxbud.
Yeah.
Cool. And we're rolling damage. Because we're rolling so few attacks now, I'll roll damage individually. So, the one on Cassandra does 7 damage. The one on Foxbud does 6 as they stab at them. All right. Foxbud is starting to you're starting to see some mist on the ground around him. He's becoming a little bit ethereal. Yeah, he doesn't feel any pain. He just kind of tilts his head like, "Oh shit, there's mist around me." And next up is Cassandra.
Cassandra is going to take an attack of opportunity to run up here. And she's
that would be an attack of opportunity on the south skeleton. The north one wouldn't attack her just yet.
Yeah, that's fine.
Unless she moves further.
No, she's just gonna move there.
Okay.
And she's going.
Does an 11 hit? I don't think it does. So
It doesn't. She's gonna prayer of healing. Let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. They're just in range. So she prayer of healings, the teacher, Helga, herself, and Foxbud.
Okay. Does it have 4 targets or something?
It's up to 6.
Okay, gotcha.
Lisa just hasn't taken any damage.
Okay.
So that's 3d8, which I will roll. That is 6, 7, 8.
Which level are you doing?
9. Third.
Okay.
9, 10, 11, 12. So everybody gets healed for 12.
Okay. Cool. And with that, Professor Graves is awake but prone.
Wow.
Foxbud. Oh, he's right as rain.
Yeah.
I think she's also right as rain. A lot of people are right as rain right now.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. And Professor Graves wakes up and says, "Incredible! Your power is unrivaled!"
Cassandra's like, what? It's just a healing spell.
She says, I don't understand. I healed you. And they say, even without necromancy, you've brought me back from the brink of death.
Yeah. Spells are cool, man.
All right, that's the end of Cassandra's turn. It is your turn, Lise.
Okay, Lisa's gonna move this way just to make room for Helga. And she's going to 3rd level Scorching Ray on the big Minotaur. So let's roll. That is a sorry, my brain just turned off.
You're fine. Time to reboot.
Oh yeah, okay. I need to roll for because it's 3 rays, so I have to roll for all 3 of them to see if
3
they
attacks.
hit. 3 if they hit, yeah. So
Makes sense to me.
okay, it was 19 plus 6.
Yeah,
11 plus 6 is
That'll hit.
17. And the last one was 16 plus 6.
all right, all 3 hit.
Okay. Damage. Sorry. Okay. Yeah. Wake up, man. Okay. So that's
You need another break.
2, 4. So the first one does 6 damage. Second one does 6 damage.
12.
Third one does 6 damage. Jesus.
666, hell yeah.
Oh my god.
18 total damage. Are you adding your +3?
Yes, sir.
So that's 21.
Yeah.
All right. These 3 scorching rays hit it and completely singe the surface of almost all of its like rib cage and like arm bones and everything. The top of the skeleton is practically blackened from all this heat, but he is not currently bloodied. That means I think that's the end of your turn. That's Foxbud now.
Oh, right. Yeah, Foxbud's gonna, bite attack.
Okay.
He's gonna bite attack the one that he bit previously.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, so he gets a +6 to hit. 14 plus 6 is a mod 20.
Okay.
2d8. 6 plus 6 is 12. Plus 4, 5, 6, 12, 16. Halved is
Why is
8.
he getting a +4?
His bite attack is 2d8
okay, gotcha.
plus 4.
I forgot that it gets the +4 now. That's right. I forgot about that. My bad. Because his attributes changed. So that's 18 total?
No, overall it's
16?
8. It's 8 because it's
Oh.
halved.
Oh, overall. Yeah, yes, but the total would be 16.
Yes.
But yeah, halved it's 8. Yeah, he bites off the last few bones that exist on this like skeleton's midsection, and the rest of it collapses to the ground as he's happily chewing on these bones.
Little bone
Foxbud
boy.
is so happy about this.
He loves the bones.
He's like wagging his tail excitedly. Next up are the Minotaurs, or the Minotaur.
Just the one.
I mean, the closest one really is still just Professor Graves, who is prone.
Shit, dude. I just healed him or them.
So, poor Professor Graves is just gonna get fucking wailed on really quick. Roll
Are they
attack.
still? Are they bloodied?
Oh yeah,
'Cause
they're
they're-
very bloody.
Yeah.
My bad. I forgot to re-add that indicator.
Yeah, they're prone. God, when is it their turn? Have they not had a turn since they were healed?
Well, yeah, the last time they had a turn, it was them doing a death save. They're after the Minotaur.
Oh, great.
Oh wow. Hang on. Let me check these stats. They rolled really poorly, but they get advantage. Maybe the second one got them. Yes, the second one gets them. Advantage.
No.
Okay, so damage.
Uh-oh. Oh, no.
Yeah, that's gonna be about 22 damage.
Oh, no.
As it also brings down its massive arms down and slams them into Professor Graves, who woke up just to be immediately knocked right back out. And with that, it is now their turn, so they get to do a death save.
God damn it.
All right, everyone. We have to find out if this is going to be successful. So again, 9 and below, they fail. 10 and higher, they succeed.
The Minotaur ended its turn on my fire, so it takes
true.
3 fire damage.
You are right about that. All right. There you go. All right. Death save time. Professor can't catch a break, yeah. Ooh, that's a 5. That's a failed death save, baby.
Did it restart though?
Yep.
Because yeah,
It's
okay,
reset.
good.
Death saves reset
Okay.
once you are either stabilized or healed up. So
All right. Well,
that is
we saved.
zero successes, one save, or 0 successes, 1 fail.
We saved them a little bit.
And with that is the end of their turn. Next up is Helga.
Yeah, Helga's gonna come. Boop. Make her attacks on the big one.
Okay.
So that is 16 plus 8. Is
To
that-
hit?
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Okay, so that's 6, 5. That's 11 plus 5, 16 times 2.
16 damage.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's 32 total damage.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bam! Knocks a ton of bones out of this thing. It is bloodied.
Okay, and she's gonna make her second attack now.
Oh,
17. 17 plus 8 to hit.
That'll do it.
That's 3, 8 plus 5, 13 times 2.
26 damage.
Yeah.
Yeah. Again, baseball crack. This thing flies away from her hammer.
Yeah.
Says, Helga is big hero of the day.
Yeah. Yes.
Um,
good job, Helga.
And with that, we are back to top of the order. It is the skeletons who are rolling some attacks. This one's going to run up to Cassandra to close the distance. Actually, I think Foxblood would actually be the closest, so it just attacks Foxblood.
Okay.
These things are just attacking whatever's closest to them. Oh my god. Oh wait, hang on. I think... No, neither of those attacks hit. One more attack. Oh my god, they all failed. I'm rolling a lot of 5s. Yeah, all of those attacks miss.
Good.
As
Welcome.
these skeletons shamble around clumsily and fail to hit Cassandra and Foxbud. Next up is Cassandra.
Cassandra's gonna scimitar attack the skeleton and bonus action healing word professor.
Okay.
Okay, so she's gonna, let's see. Nope. I don't think an 8 hits.
Will not.
But she's gonna 3rd level healing word the professor.
Okay.
So that is 3d4 plus 3. So that is 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10. Yeah.
10?
They heal for 10.
So, I have some bad news.
Is that not
That
get
wasn't enough.
them up? Okay, well, it's something.
They're still below 0.
It's something.
Yep. You healed them up. I think this is the point where everyone should be a little bit thankful that the professor took all the hits for you guys.
Yeah.
Took him like a champ.
Yeah.
Next up is Ulysses.
Okay, I'm gonna turn off Mantle of Flame.
That's a bonus action, right?
Yeah.
Disable it.
I don't know.
Does it say?
I'm not sure.
It might just-
actually. It doesn't say.
If it doesn't say, then we can just say that, yeah, you disable it.
Okay. And I'm gonna run up and I don't know. Can I do a medicine check to try and stabilize the professor?
Sure.
Or actually, hold on. I might have something. I'm gonna give. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna give them one of my potions of lesser healing, and hope that it is enough to help.
Okay.
So that's 2d4 plus 2.
Okay.
2. 6, 7, 8.
8 healing.
Yeah.
With that, they are brought conscious again.
Okay, thank God.
They wake up and say,
Your power remains unrivaled.
It was a healing potion. I didn't do anything.
Incredible. You're getting an A in my class.
All right, yeah. After this whole incident, you're gonna give me an A?
You brought me back from the brink. That is necromancy in its truest form.
But I didn't.
Staving off the powers of unlife.
I guess I also did bring several skeletons to life. Unwittingly, but, you know, I still did that, so.
Okay. Do you have something to do with your bonus action, or?
No. So Foxbud is going to... Actually, let me see. Foxbud's got some cool spells, right? What can he do?
Yeah, he's got some spells that you have not yet made use of.
What does Thunderstep do? Let me see.
Ooh, that's a fun one.
If this page will load, okay. Within 10 feet, must make a Constitution saving throw.
Basically, it's to teleport around and be a little damage doer while he does it.
Yeah. Okay. Within 10 feet. Awesome. Okay. Does this
Keep in
skeleton?
sight, Cassandra is within 10 feet of you. Of Foxbud.
I was gonna come down here. And
He winds up for it.
Yeah. He's gonna cast Thunderstep. Okay, but he teleports. He can be the thunder can be heard from up to 300 feet away, by the way.
Yeah,
So
everyone's gonna hear it.
yeah, everyone outside also hears it.
Yeah.
How far does he teleport? Oh, 90 feet.
Yep.
Or up to 90 feet. Okay.
Yep.
All right. Well, he's gonna... You know what? He's actually only gonna come here.
Okay. So
but it leaves.
They each take thunder damage, right?
Well, so they have to make I believe, a Constitution saving throw. Let me find it. I don't know why I closed it again.
Constitution. Yep.
Yep, make a Constitution saving throw. 3d10 thunder damage on a failed save, or half as much on a successful. So let me roll 3d10.
One got an 18. One got a 15. Do 18 and 15 clear it?
What was the... Oh, God. Why did I fucking
His
close it?
His spellcasting modifier is charisma.
Oh,
So 10 plus your charisma modifier. I don't think his is higher than 5, is it?
No, it's 14, yeah.
Yeah, so both of those succeed.
Okay, so then the overall damage was 21, so halve 21, and they each take
10.
that amount. So they each take 10 thunder damage.
All right. Boom! That thunder cracks and echoes throughout the chamber. Like, it kind of hurts all your ears and kind of like vibrates the whole building as Foxbud does this. And he looks so proud of himself.
He looks at least like, Mom, did you see? And
yeah, he's like, Mom, look at my cool new ability.
Lisa's like, you did great.
Sorry, what? My ears are ringing.
I'm sorry, my ears are bleeding.
Okay. And that is the entirety of your turn. The Minotaurs are dead, so they're not taking turns anymore. Next up is Professor Graves. Let me see. What's this guy gonna do? What's this dude? What are we
You've been dead for half the fight.
They leap off the stage and run toward 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, they can't even make it the whole way.
Yeah, they have to stand up from prone.
Yeah. Yeah, they leap up and make it about here. But don't manage to make it any further. Yeah. See, they must have some kind of good spell we can use here. Sorry, I'm not used to playing a necromancer. I think no, that wouldn't be good because these things are resistant to or immune to poison damage. What can they do to help?
Dash. Get down there quicker.
Yeah, but I'm looking for like ranged spells they can do. Ooh, here we go. Sorry, give me 1 second. I need to look up what this does again. My internet's not loading. Oh no.
Oh.
Okay, here we go. Yeah, that'll be that's a good one. Okay. Okay. Casts sapping sting on this leftmost. Actually, no, on the skeleton nearest to Cassandra. Gonna move right here instead. And target must succeed on a Constitution saving throw. All right.
All right. Okay, horribly failed. Good to know. And yeah, or okay. It takes 5 necrotic damage and falls prone as the energy is sapped out of it.
Oh.
And with that is the end of Professor Graves' turn. And it is now Helga's turn. Professor Graves finally did something.
Yeah, Jesus.
Other than just take all the hits and tank.
Helga, run like the wind. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30,
Helga is
35,
superstar.
40. Helga can get right here. And she's gonna make an attack on this skeleton.
What was the path with which she got there?
Where was she standing before?
If you can control Z to go back. Because...
No, I can't.
Okay. Alright, we'll just say she does make it there.
Well, because she was standing like here, right?
Yeah.
So it was
But it
5.
is a stage, so she's going to need to make an acrobatics check if she's jumping off of it.
No, she went down the stairs.
But that would be more than 6 squares then, unless she took a dash action.
She has 40 feet of movement.
She has 40 feet?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Really?
Yeah.
Holy shit. Helga's sick. Helga runs
Yeah.
track and field.
5, 10, 15, 20.
All right, well, in that case, she
25,
makes it.
30, 35, 40. Yeah, she can make it right next to Foxbud.
All right.
Don't-
She's got...
You made her character sheet. Okay, yeah, and then she takes well, she's gonna do one attack on the skeleton and see how it fares.
Okay.
That's 18 to hit.
That hits.
2, 5, plus 5, 10, 20 damage.
20 damage on
Yeah.
the prone skeleton?
Yeah, oh wait, let me roll. Just see if I get a nat 20. Oh, I got a 19, but not a 20.
And that was 20 total, right? Not doubled. Or it was doubled?
Yes, yeah, 20 was doubled.
Yeah, she brings down her hammer on this thing and it explodes. Crushes the skull.
Yeah. That seems right.
Okay. Does she take a bonus action at all? She has 5 more feet of movement, right?
No, it took all 40 to get here.
Okay. All right.
Actually, no, she does have 5 more feet of movement because she could have made this diagonal. I went down instead of diagonal. Yeah. So, yeah, she has 5 more feet. So, yeah, she'll come and make her second attack on this other skeleton.
Okay. Sounds good to me.
That's 17 plus 8 to hit. Why do I roll so goddamn well for Helga? And then for me, I roll like 4s and like 7s. 6, 3, plus 5, times 2. So
That'll do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, explodes the skeleton. Yeah. Okay, top of the order, it is the skeletons, or the skeleton.
just the one.
That is just driven by this like blind desire to do harm, and just hobbles closer to Cassandra and swings an attack.
Cassandra's gonna use... Actually, you know what? No, it doesn't matter. She's at full health.
It's kind of a move in vain. I can't imagine that the skeleton is going to defeat all of you, but you never know.
No, that'd be so funny.
You all roll like nat ones for the rest of the fight, and it just slowly whittles you all down.
Oh my god.
I don't think a 13 hits, does it?
No.
Yeah, so it fails to hit her with its last-ditch effort. And now it's Cassandra.
Well, I'll give you 5 guesses as to what she's gonna do.
Run away,
13,
screaming.
13 plus 5, 18 to hit.
Okay.
1d8. Wow, okay, but she fucking whiffed it. And that's only 3 damage.
It's all good. That was enough.
Okay.
Chops off the skeleton's
Wait, no,
skull.
but it was piercing damage, so it was half.
Oh, it's piercing damage?
Yeah, her scimitar.
We'll just say it got him.
I was gonna. I mean, she has another attack, so I mean, she could. Yeah, it doesn't matter. It's
yeah. He was not going to win.
okay.
And with that, we have reached the end of the fight.
Yeah.
And you are surrounded by bones and bone marrow all over the floor.
This is like, God, this is worse than Sun's Perch. This fucking, bro, what the hell was that? I did exactly what you told me to do, and look what happened.
That was incredible. You somehow summoned all of the necrotic energy in the entire immediate area. How have you done such a thing?
I don't know.
The most skilled necromancers study for years to do what you did.
God, I guess I'm just really cool.
Are you sure you're not a necromancer?
I'm literally a sorcerer. I get my powers from the entity I can't tell you about, but it's about fire.
They walk up to you holding their gut, like their gut was like ripped open by one of those gores, but like it's been like stitched back up by the healing, and they're just kind of like painfully holding it. But they get closer to you and they squint at you and they say, "You would tell me if you were a secret necromancer, yes?"
Yeah,
Quick, my 4 dark devils of despair! Tell me, what is the nature of her power?
And these little bony rodents like run out of their sleeves and up onto your shoulders, and they're like looking you all up and down and like crawling all up and down all over you. And they suddenly like, jump back onto their arm and run back up to their shoulders and are like sniffing their cheek and everything, and they say,
"Interesting. Even the devils of despair are unsure of your true nature."
What? How could your skeleton, the hamsters, fucking... How would they be able to tell you anything?
They say,
Do not besmirch the good name of my dark devils of despair."
Okay, all right.
and they say,
"Very well. You are all incredibly powerful necromancers now.
Oh,
You have controlled the power of death this day.
I don't think I did. I don't think that's what happened here.
A horrible amount of death filled this room, and you managed to banish it."
Well, sure, but I also brought it. Well, I mean, it was already here. I just kind of manifested it,
True
I guess.
necromancy does not require simple spells and magic. Necromancy is a school of thought, a school of education.
Oh. Okay.
You have excelled this day, although I would prefer that you never enter my classroom again.
Yeah, that sounds fair.
I am passing you all, and now you are never allowed to set foot in here.
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
Clearly your knowledge of necromancy far outweighs my own.
Nope, that's not true at all. But, yeah, no, I will come back. That's okay. I guess we leave then.
as you're heading out,
Bedlam joins you walking down the center aisle and says, "Incredible, Elise! You never told me you were a skilled necromancer."
I didn't know that I was.
You see, this is why you are such an interesting and fun person to be around. I learn new things about you all the time.
Shut up. I didn't do that.
You didn't know it. You're learning new things about yourself all the time, too.
It was not on purpose.
What's more chaotic than not knowing your own strength?
That's... shut up.
I'm telling you, Lise, we were a match made in heaven.
I don't think so.
Best friends through thick and thin.
Okay.
Right, Lise? Best friends.
I have to go avoid...
Yes, Lise, best friends, right? Best friends.
I have to go avoid
Me
going
and
to gym
Lise, together forever, best friends.
Shut up! I have to go avoid going to gym class.
We're best friends, me and my friend Lise. We're the best friends you've ever seen.
Wait.
Are we not best
What?
friends, Lise?
Okay, shut up.
Are we not best friends?
We're not talking about this anymore.
Well, we are, right? Yes?
I want to know about the necromancy.
Are we best friends now?
Oh my god. We'll be best friends when you say sorry for trying to take over the world.
Oh, we're not best friends.
Are you gonna apologize?
Apologize for what?
Trying to take over the world?
I was trying to bring fun to everyone, Lise. You should understand that. You, of all people, should understand all of the fun that I could have brought to all of America.
You were trying to take over the world, and I'll be your best friend when you apologize for that.
Lise, you are offending me right now. I would never wish to control the world. I would never wish such a thing. I wish to merely bring fun and freedom to everyone.
Okay. All right. I have to go avoid going to gym class. You shut up.
All right. And his lips slowly fade away and he has no mouth anymore. And he goes,
God, that's fucking disturbing. Doing that.
He starts like desperately clawing at his face, and Vile comes up and starts using his like claws to try and pull open his mouth.
That's disgusting. I'm walking away from all of this now.
Starts pulling his mouth open. You hear.
That is so awful and bad and gross. I'm leaving.
All right. As you make your way out of the necromancy hall, you see all the students who were gathered in the hall earlier, waiting outside, unsure what to do, and they're all saying, "Oh my god, what happened in there? It was so loud. We heard like thunder, and like the whole world was shaking when we were in there."
Yeah, I don't know. It was weird. And Foxwood's still like got one of the bones in his mouth.
Yeah, he's still chewing up the bones of the skeletons that he destroyed, or the skeleton that he destroyed.
She's like, yeah, it's I don't know. That was weird. Anyway, I'm gonna be late to gym class, so I gotta go.
Oh, you're going to gym?
No. I'm telling them I'm going to gym, but I'm actually going to the library.
Okay. They're all like deeply dumbstruck, but you just push your way past them, and they're all like trying to ask you questions as you're moving.
I'm just like, I don't know. You got go ask the teacher. You know, it's they're more skilled and more knowledgeable than me.
And as you're walking away, Stacy comes back up to you and she says, "Oh my gosh, that was like so incredible. You have to show me how you did that."
Oh, girl, I got no fucking idea. Sometimes shit like that just happens to me.
Because, oh my god, you're like such a natural.
No, I don't think so. I don't think
Do you
that's
think,
what that
like-
was.
Do you think like sometime you could just like, tutor me a little bit?
I don't know how to tell you that I have no idea how I did that.
Oh, come on, please. Please, come on.
What do you want me to say? That I
Tutor
can't...
me.
I can't teach you about something I don't know.
And Professor Graves comes out and loudly proclaims, "Incredible! That student gets an A! Perfect knowledge of necromancy!"
God damn it! I didn't do anything!
And Stacy says, "The fucking professor says that you're dope as hell!"
Fucking stupid! They got concussed and almost died like 3 times!
Come on, please. I'll owe you one. I'll help you in some way that you want.
I truly do not fucking know how to do necromancy.
Just tutor me, please.
Oh my god, fine. What do you want me to do? I'll sit next to you while you read your little necromancy book and maybe that'll help you. Is that what you want?
What? I mean, no, I want you to tutor me.
I don't know how to do necromancy!
You're like cutting out while you yell. I just hear, necromancy.
Sorry. I don't know how to do necromancy.
And she says, "All right, fine, whatever." And she seems clearly disheartened.
I guess so. Listen, here's what happened. I picked up the crystal. I word for word said what they told me to say, and that was the outcome. I have no idea.
Are you telling me you know like no necromancy magic?
I know.
Okay, exactly. You see what I'm saying?
Okay. You want me to teach you false life? Stacy, is that what you want?
I want you to tutor me.
This is gonna fucking punch this girl in the face. Fine, okay.
She was already willing to leave, and then you kept the conversation going.
Fine.
Okay, tonight.
Sure.
All right. Well, what's your dorm number?
13?
Oh my gosh, yes, girls' night. We're gonna study together. Building D, right?
Yeah. Wait, but it can't be a girls' night, and I pick up Foxbud, and I hold him like luggage.
She says, "Oh, good boys are always allowed at girls' night."
Okay. I don't know. Okay.
And she offers a hug.
I don't like it when people touch me.
He says, "Right, sorry," and offers a handshake.
That's okay. I take Foxbud's paw, and I use that to shake her hand.
He looks excited to, like, be held by her again, and she hugs him instead and jumps up and down excitedly. She's like, "Girls' night, girls' night!"
Cool. I want to mention, by the way, because we haven't brought it up since like episode like 1 or 2. But my fairy nail polish still looks fucking banging. It's not chipped or nothing.
The multi-chrome is still perfect.
Yeah.
She knows what she's doing.
Yeah.
Okay. And with that, she releases Foxbud and says, "Okay, I'll see you tonight."
Okay.
And she leaves.
Cassandra. What the fuck was that? Cassandra, what the fuck was that?
She says, "You're a really good necromancer.
No, I didn't even do
You're an
anything.
incredible necromancer."
Fuck, I wish I should have done like detect magic. Can I do detect magic just like around me?
Sure. Yeah, you did cast detect magic, and sure enough, like not immediately at the school, like kind of like there's like a light air of like necrotic energy around Necromancy Hall and the school at large, but like most of it is kind of like outside of the school. You can kind of see it on the horizon around the massive walls around the school. And the area around Necromancy Hall seems kind of like barren of that magical energy.
What the fuck?
Necromancy Hall specifically seems to have quite a bit less necrotic energy around it right now.
Damn, I just used it all up. Fuck, alright. Well, I feel like we should take a nap. Or, I don't know, I guess we could sleep tonight. The next class I'm going to is culinary, so hopefully I don't have to do much magic in that class. Although it is magic culinary, right?
Yes.
Well, okay. I still have, like, spell slots. I just only have one 3rd level one left, so it'll probably be fine. As long as I don't have to cast Fireball, I think I'll be okay.
It is definitely about time for gym.
I'm not
Cassandra
going to
and Helga are kind of excited to go there.
Okay, you guys go to gym. I'm gonna go to the library. And I'll meet you after class.
Cassandra says, "Hell yeah, let's go to gym, Helga. Let's go get buff." And Helga says, "Helga, show friend how good Helga is at pick heavy thing up and put heavy thing back down. And here's the difficult part: pick heavy thing back up again."
Huh?
And she's like, "Oftentimes forget pick heavy thing up again, but it is important integral part of process." And they begin making their way over to gym.
Okay. Oh, wait. How is Cassandra going to her meetings? Oh, wait. Did we establish that she doesn't need to go to her meetings every day?
Yeah, she doesn't have to. If she does not attend, then she abstains.
Okay, that's right. Okay.
She just votes not present.
Right. Okay, well, me and Foxbud are going to go to the library.
Okay.
Actually, Tiffany said the Planar Studies teacher was doing stuff, right? Like, not taking classes?
No, the Planar Studies should be open. Good to go.
Okay.
Although their class is full.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, they're current like that. You can't go to a class, but you can certainly go there and just talk to the professor when they're not in a class.
Yeah, I want to go to Planar Studies.
Okay. It is. Yeah, it's about noon, so it will be about time for one of the classes. They have their classes at the like around noon, the point at which the sun is the highest in the sky.
Okay, never mind. Then I'll go to the library.
Divination and all that.
I will go to the library.
Okay. Let's move you over there then. Sure. You make your way to the library. We're gonna actually hold a poll really quick. Sorry, we haven't had very many polls this session, everyone.
Fighting took up a lot of it.
Yeah, unfortunately. However, we have our second poll of the day. When Lise enters the library, something grabs her attention immediately.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say something grabs her, and I was like, it just got out of a fight.
When entering the library, what catches Lisa's attention? A menacing artifact or a menacing person?
Oh.
Let's find out what catches Lisa's attention upon entering. One vote for a menacing artifact. Ooh, 50-50. Oh, one more for menacing artifact. I think that's all of our usual voters.
3, yeah.
Yeah. We're not a very big channel. All right. Unless someone else votes within the next 10 seconds. We do have other people in here. Unless someone votes within the next 10 seconds. Calling it.
An artifact. Well, I can't stuff a person in my backpack.
All
But I
right.
can probably stuff an artifact in there.
That's the poll finished. It's a menacing artifact. Yeah, so you make your way into this into this library, and the very first thing that catches your attention is there is this just there's like massive like squeeze horn that is sitting inside of a glass case on top of a pedestal toward the front of the library. And it simply has a tag around the neck of the horn that simply says the word "don't." And the horn itself kind of wraps around itself, kind of does like a curlicue. And it's kind of sitting on these small little display holders inside of this case.
I detect magic.
You cast detect magic.
Or no. I cast identify.
Oh, you cast identify. The case is not allowing you to do that.
God damn it. All right.
Case is blocking it.
I cast detect magic.
Because you would need to I think you have to touch it, right?
Oh, that's true. All right, fine. Detect magic.
Give me 1 second. You detect a number of schools of magic on it, but the strongest one being enchantment. Also some illusion, and conjuration.
Okay. I look around for the librarian.
Okay. You look around and you quickly identify that Percival, the professor that you were told about before, is currently seated behind his front desk. And this is a large orc man with gigantic muscles, but with a button-down shirt and vest. The sleeves are like rolled up, and a suit jacket is on the hook behind him. He's got a little bow tie on, and tiny little reading glasses as he's reading a book in front of him on his desk.
Hello, excuse me. I am new, and I have a couple of questions.
They look down from above their reading glasses and say, "Oh, hello. Are you new here?"
Yep.
Oh, welcome
New.
to Caliban New.
Thank you. Hey, what's that horn?
Oh,
What is that?
It's a very mysterious artifact from my travels. I found it quite some time ago, I believe, in Gorund, deep underground. It is clearly some sort of form of cursed object. I've yet to attach the placard to the bottom of the case. But it is currently unidentified. It is one of the great mysteries of my travels, one of the few items I have never managed to personally identify.
Did you cast identify on it?
Yes, we have tried this before, although it is a device that predates our species as a whole and much of our magical practices. The identify spell, it is simply too cryptic and old and ancient for something as simple as an identify spell to, well, identify.
Okay. So you know a lot about like old things, right? And
Yes, of course.
would you not necessarily know about like planar beings? I understand it's more of a planar studies.
Oh yes, I'm quite familiar with many forms of study. Although I guess you're right, I am not the most well versed in deep planar study. For that, we have a whole department.
Right. Are you familiar at all with the planes of chaos?
Yes, I am aware that certain planes have been influenced in some planar, professors find themselves believing that there is in fact a third and fourth greater plane known as the planes of chaos and order, if that's what you refer to.
Okay. But you don't know anything about any beings or gods or such that would reside there.
You are getting onto the fringes of mortal understanding of the planes, yes. Allow me to... Give me one moment, please. And he starts flicking through a Rolodex of different things. Like he has like different like sections of the library in here and like different points of interest. And he's flipping through them, and he says, I may have some older books toward the back that may be helpful, if that's what you are interested in.
Oh, anything related to the topic.
He says, yes, right this way. I will see what we can find. And he guides you toward the back of the library.
Okay.
And it's like kind of down this like narrow corridor where like the bookshelves are like kind of packed close together. This is clearly not a place where people commonly go to. And toward the back, he's like looking at different tomes on the bookshelf, and finally sees one that is written in a language you are not familiar with. Although you feel like you recognize some Elvish script on it, but it is not, in fact, Elvish. And he pulls it down, and he says, he blows off the cover, and he says, yes, I'm not entirely sure what the title of this one is. It's, I had it at one point. I can't find it. But he looks it over. He says, I don't speak the language. It is Elder Elvish, the first language ever spoken by the first elves that ever walked Amaris. Some say the language is a mix of Elvish and Draconic. But yes, it's difficult for me personally to decipher, but if I recall correctly, this tome itself had something to do with chaos and in the realms of chaos.
Okay, can I like check this out and like
Absolutely.
take it with me? Cool.
I will merely need your student ID, and I will write it down in the records.
Okay, I take it. It's been in my sleeve this whole time, so I like take it out of my sleeve and give it to him.
Interesting place to store it. All right, right this way.
I don't want to lose it.
And guides you back to the desk, and is writing down information on the student ID, like the glasses lowered, and then looking the glasses up, and then says, "Very well. How long will you be checking the book out for?"
Indefinitely.
The maximum we can do is 1 month.
Okay, 1 month.
All right. This book will be yours for 1 month. And
Cool.
Places it on the end of the desk, and boom! It like hits with like a ton of bricks, and some dust is kicked up when it does that.
Okay, you could have not done that, but thanks.
Apologies.
I guess I'd try and put it into my backpack.
You stuff it in there. Just barely fits. Is Foxbutt still with you?
Yeah.
Okay. Would your pet enjoy some treats?
Yes, I'm sure he would explode if you did that for him.
He pulls some begging strips out from underneath the desk and holds a handful of them out to Foxbud, who happily laps them up.
Damn, how did you know? That's his favorite thing to eat.
Puts the begging strips back under the desk, and Foxbud is like sniffing around the desk for more.
All right, Foxbud, that's enough. Leave the nice man alone. Okay, interesting.
I want to note, by the
also-
way, this man, way too big for his chair.
Yeah, I believe you.
He's like
It's like-
hunched over writing like this.
Okay, cool. And also, do you know anything about phoenixes?
I am aware that they are non-existent. Yes.
Okay. Nope, that's all I wanted to know. Okay.
I mean, I do
Ooh.
have some books on Phoenix mythology, but I
No,
doubt
that
they would be useful for your edification.
No, you're right. Yeah, of course. Of course, phoenixes don't exist. Haha. Anyway. Cool. All right. Well, thanks. I'm gonna, try and I'll do whatever I can with this book.
Says, all right, just keep in mind the library is open from 8 a.m. till midnight. It is available for your perusal at any time.
Okay. Thanks. I go back up to the horn and I'm like, Bedlam. Is this your horn?
Bedlam appears and says, "Ooh, honk it, Lise, honk it!
I'm not going to touch that
Honk it,
thing.
honk it, honk it, honk it, honk it!
It is most definitely cursed.
Didn't you
So-
hear him? It predates your species!
Yeah, just like somebody else I know. Is
Oh,
this
you
yours?
have to honk it, Lise!
I'm not going to honk it.
Oh, it's going to drive me crazy, Lise!
I'll honk another horn, but not this one.
Oh, please, Lise, you must do it!
No, is this yours or not?
I don't think so. Hang on, let me check.
And he pulls an entire desk out of his pocket and slaps it down in front of him and starts opening the drawers and pulling out different horns and says,
No, that one's accounted for. No, that one as well. Hey, Smile, please, come here, boy.
and Smile waddles out.
Says, empty your pockets, boy. I need to know where the rest of the horns are.
And Smile pulls a number of horns out too.
And Bedlam says, No, yes, accounted, yes. I believe that's all my horns. I think all of my horns are indeed accounted for, Lise.
Okay, do you know any other beings that might have some horns?
Not to my knowledge, no.
Okay, well. Hey, can you read this? Pull out the book. Do you read this language?
Lise, do you think I can read normal script?
You can't read?
Lise, I don't exist in your mortal world. Why would I need to read?
I mean, there's
Who
a
needs
bunch of-
to read when I can do this?
And he flexes really hard and his sleeves explode off and Bedlam is suddenly super fucking ripped and jacked and like veins popping out.
Who needs to read when I can do this?
And then he explodes and a new Bedlam appears in his place that is not
What?
ripped.
What up? My name's Bedlam. I'm eternal, and I never fucking learned how to read. Lisa's like, all right, well, you are
Here, let me give it a
unhelpful as
shot.
usual.
And he pulls out some reading glasses, but doesn't actually use them to read, just looks over them. And he says,
It seems to say a bloobity gloobity blah, be doobity blue, gobly blah be doo.
Yeah, okay.
That is my professional opinion.
Cool. Thank you so much for that.
Yes, I am so happy to be of help, Lise.
Okay. Anyway, I gotta go crash a Plane of Studies class. Goodbye.
Okay.
he disintegrates his flesh and turns into a skeleton. And he says,
Hey, Lise, I'm one of your friends now. We're hanging out because you're a real good necromancer.
Shut the hell up.
Now I'm Lise themed.
Oh, great. Now skeletons are all least themed.
yeah, he falls apart into a pile of bones and sinks into the ground.
Can I briefly investigate the clock tower?
Sure. What are you wanting to do?
I don't know. Found detect magic or
Uh,
identify.
casting. Which one are you casting?
Identify.
um.
This is the Identify spell. You have cast the Identify spell on the clock tower of Caliban U. This is a clock tower. What do you want me to say?
I don't know. Is it a special clock tower?
It uses gears to move the hands on the clock. That is just basic understanding of clocks. That's not because it's magic. I just know that.
Is there something wrong with the gears? Because sometimes it's wrong.
I'm not a mechanic. I identify magical artifacts.
All right, fuck off.
I really feel like you're not using me to my true potential.
Yeah, I dismissed.
Yeah, he's gone. You continue to have beef with the Identify spell.
What time is it now?
It's just past noon at this point. It's kind of like, 12:30, getting closer to 1.
Fuck, what am I gonna do until I can go to Planar Studies?
I will say, you can get into the clock tower, by the way, if you want to. I just didn't know if you were wanting to go inside or not.
Oh. Yeah, I guess. What's in there?
If you open the door, it's clearly a very old door. It creaks quite a bit, opening it up. And the wood, while restored, you can tell it's all very old in here. And there are 2 levels. There's a spiral staircase that leads up to the top level. The bottom level seems to just be being used for storage.
I go up.
Okay. You go up to the top of the tower, and it's mostly empty up here. The massive glass clock tower window is there, and you can see out over the school. There's some lights in the back so that it kind of backlights it so that it appears white to everyone outside. There's these massive hands on the clock. The minute hand being bigger has this massive ornamented fancy looking stone hand that frankly looks almost a little too fancy for just a clock tower. Aside from that, the room is mostly empty. There's quite a bit of dust in here, but it seems the dust has been disturbed relatively recently.
On the ground?
Yep. You don't have clear footprints because it's not that much dust. It's a light dusting.
Yeah.
But there's clearly someone was moving around up here at some point.
I cast Detect Magic.
Casting Detect Magic, you just get a general sense of necrotic energy that kind of surrounds the whole school. Nothing special here.
Okay. I leave.
Okay.
Tiffany said that the Arcana Studies teacher was busy, right? And not doing classes or anything like that.
They are at the Arcana Studies building, but they have not been having classes recently.
I go there.
Okay. You head over to Arcana Studies, and this is a little bit more similar to the Necromancy Hall, where there's a number of different classrooms here, different lecture halls, but pretty much no one in here. There's a number of fancy looking crystals adorning the walls and stuff. You see a very old Air Genasi man walking down the hall toward one of the classrooms.
I follow him.
Okay. Are you trying to be stealthy, or are you trying to get his attention?
I guess I'll try and get his attention.
Okay. You call out to him, and he says, "Hey,
Who are you?
Oh, hello.
No classes today, no!
Yeah, no, I got that. I'm just new. And a sorcerer, so Arcana Studies is kind of, you know. But I get that there's no classes, but, why are there no classes?
I have an investigation to conduct.
Oh, what happened?
Someone stole a flux crystal, and I'm going to find out who. Those are far too dangerous to have out without my permission.
Stole a flux crystal? Uh-oh.
Yes.
What did it look like?
Like a flux crystal. Do you know what a flux crystal looks like?
And he pulls out a crystal very similar to the one that was in the necromancy incident. He says,
The only one that should be out right now should be the one in Necromancy Hall.
Okay. Oh, you're not gonna get that one back.
What?
I don't know if you heard about the incident in the necromancy class today. But,
Was it stolen? That's not good. That's
no.
too unaccounted for. Oh no! Evil mages are going to destroy this world.
No, it wasn't stolen. It was broken.
What? How would someone break a flux crystal?
You'll have to ask the necromancy teacher about that.
No, that's impossible. You can't just drop it and break it.
No, there was like energy and it broke. Anyway.
What? That'll require a sheer incredible amount of energy.
Well, I don't know what to tell you.
My flux crystals can handle flux to the nth degree.
Oh. I'm finding a lot out today about stuff. And this is weird. No. Anyway, it's fine. It's broken.
Would you say you're learning things?
No. Absolutely not. There's no one here to document me learning anything. Yeah, I don't know. It just broke. Anyway, so when did this flux crystal get stolen?
What? It was about a week ago.
Okay. Was it like in between classes, or like when did you notice it was missing?
It must have been in the dead of night.
Oh, okay, that sucks. Where do you keep the flux crystals?
Locked away!
When you're not using them. Okay.
In the basement of the Arcana Studies building.
Okay, and is it like, what's the security like? Like magical wards, just a locked door? Like
only staff and faculty have access to that door.
Okay, so that's not good. How is your investigation coming along? Have you found anything yet?
I have not found any clues, but I know I'm onto something.
Okay, well, I would like to be of help if I could. This is much more
Have you
interesting
learned something?
No, but I...
Are you the police?
No, but this is much more interesting than anything else going on. So I would like to help.
Lux says, Cass in the distance, I feel a disturbance. Yeah, Cass somewhere is like, oh, I bet Lisa's learning right now.
Shut up. No. She's like, yeah, but no, I'm really good at like finding things, and yeah, I could, I'm sure I could help out somehow.
Says, what are you expecting to do here?
I don't know.
What do you think you could do to find out the truth?
Conduct my own investigation? I don't know.
But what are you going to investigate? What leads do you have?
I could interview, who regularly has access to the Arcana Studies building?
All staff and faculty.
Shit, I'd have to investigate all staff and faculty. Okay, do you have like a locator spell or anything like that? Like, this is Arcana Studies, right?
Well, yes, but the flux crystals are merely conduits from which magic flows. It would be difficult to track one down with magic, as magic would simply flow through it.
Okay, fair. Anyone been acting suspicious lately?
Says, I do have some suspicions, but I can't quite place my hands on it.
Okay.
You see,
Well, sorry, what?
I was gonna say suspicions on who?
says, well, I have... Gertrude may be up to something. The janitor. She's in here and out of here every single day, just like every other building, yes, but she would be the most readily able to have access to that building. So perhaps
Okay.
Gertrude.
That's true, but she's also the janitor, so I mean, doing her job, you know. But okay, that's a start, a lead.
He says, Professor Graves is also rather suspicious. He wounded himself recently. Surely, or themselves, sorry, rather. Did you not notice they had bandages on their hand?
Oh, I did notice that. Yes. I mean, I
Perhaps
figure
that could be something.
I figure necromancy is, you know, kind of a dangerous. But no, yeah, you're right. Okay, I'll make a note of that as well. Okay, so that's 2 people. It's something.
And Percival. I've noticed Percival is out and about late at night. Why is he out and about? What is he hiding?
Does he seem to be like, when he's out at night, does he seem to be like sneaking around, or is he kind of walking around like normal, like he doesn't
Not
care if
sneaking,
anyone
but
sees him?
why is he out and about so late?
Okay, I guess I could start there. I did just see him. All right. Is there anyone else?
Says, it's hard to say. I'm still looking into it.
Okay. Do you think
But
any
this
of the
must be
students-
found, because if this is not found, some horrible things could be done.
So you're sure that none of the students could have access to that?
Absolutely not. It's a voidite door, resistant to all magic. It is more secure than most banks. Only
Yeah.
someone who has access should be able to get in.
Yeah, I know a thing or two about voidite and banks. So I'm the right person for the job for this. Don't worry.
Interesting. I look forward to working with you, young dear.
Yes. Oh, I'm Lise, by the way. I didn't introduce myself.
Oh, Gerald Stormbottom.
Yes. Nice to
He's
meet you.
got this like massive like wispy like mustache and beard. Since he's an air genasi, it's like kind of like flowing a little bit in the air. Incredibly old. He's bald on the top. And like lightning is like kind of crackling off of like his bald dome. And he's wearing
Aw.
like long robes, like purple and gold.
Do you know Merlin Stillwater?
Oh, Merlin. Yes, I've known of Merlin. Yes.
Are you friends?
Oh, yes. Me and Merlin go way back. Yes.
Okay, cool. Me too. I'm also friends with Merlin, so.
I compared notes with his friend Artemis about the flux crystals when I first invented them.
Oh, yes, yeah, I know Artemis too, so.
Quite the genius lad, that one.
Yeah, he's pretty cool. He's pretty sick. But yeah, so that's cool. I know them too. Awesome. Okay, well, I'm gonna go do some investigating, and I'll let you know if I find anything.
If you find any clues, let me know. We must investigate this post-haste.
I will do that. This is much more exciting than gym class anyway. I guess
Exercising the mind is just as important as exercising the body.
See, you get it. I guess I go back to the library.
Okay. You head back to the library, and Percival looks up from his book and says,
Already worked your way through that entire book, did you?
No, I can't read it. I tried a couple things, but they didn't pan out. But I'm not done with it yet. No. I am working. Well, I am assisting one of the other professors. And so I just have a couple questions for you, if that's all right.
All right.
What were you doing? I don't know, last night, or any night within the last week, between the hours of like 6 and 2 a.m., like 6, no, like 8 p.m. to like 2 a.m.
Says, well, that's quite the large time frame, first of all.
Yeah.
Second
You
of
take
all,
it
am I under investigation of some sort?
I'm just trying to help out a professor, ask some questions. There's nothing, nothing crazy.
I was doing a number of things. I was reorganizing the books in the fiction section and the mythology section. Oh my goodness, last night? Or which night did you mean again?
I guess we could start with last night.
Yes, so organizing those and general cleaning. I clean about once a week here at the library.
Okay.
Going for my evening walk, I suppose, after all that, and I don't often stay awake much past 1 a.m. at the latest.
Okay. What do you take an evening walk? Is that a new thing, or kind of been doing that for a while?
I don't do it every night, but I suppose I've been doing it more recently.
Okay, just stretching your legs, or why specifically do you walk around like at night? Is it just because you're not working, or?
Make a persuasion check for me.
Well, nope. Persuasion, that's a 7.
He says,
No, just going out and about. I like to read on the benches.
he's kind of squinting at you a little bit.
Okay, cool. Do you ever walk with anyone, or is it kind of just you?
No,
Walking
just
around.
me. I do enjoy my solitude in the evening hours.
Okay, cool. Well, that's good to know. And have you?
Do you want to do an insight check on this guy?
Yeah.
Okay.
My God, 8. Oh wait,
Yeah,
insight. Yeah, 8.
Yeah, something's off, but you really can't place what it is. He's clearly hiding something, but you can't
Okay.
really glean the nature of it with that roll.
Okay. Okay. And just one final thing. And you haven't heard anything about anything missing from Arcana studies, have you?
I believe that Stormbottom is working on investigating a missing flux crystal, yes?
Yes, correct. You haven't heard anything about that?
No, I have not. Should I have?
No. Just like I said, asking some questions.
Has he found a lead? Is something happening at the school?
Nope. Again, just kind of some general questions.
For the most part, I don't believe many people in this school take him very seriously.
Okay, why is that, do you think? Because he's old and kind of crazy?
Yes, Stormbottom he's eccentric, to put it that way.
Sure. Understandable.
He's lived a long in fulfilling life, and we'll just say it's some of it hasn't been so kind on his mind.
Yeah, do you think it's possible that he just misplaced it somewhere?
That is entirely possible, if you ask me, but I'm not going to,
Accuse him of that.
make these accusations. I wish him all the luck in the world finding this flux crystal.
All right, well, you've been very helpful. I appreciate your time. I'll be going now.
Of course.
And I leave.
Okay.
I make a note. I whisper to Fox, but we're definitely following him around later. All right. What time is it now?
It's kind of getting closer to 1:30-ish, closer to 2 maybe.
Okay. What time does gym end?
Probably around 3-ish.
Okay. What
Give him
time
a
does
few
planar?
hours.
What time does planar studies end?
It's probably nearing the end of it right now. You
Okay.
go
Do
over
you think
there.
if I? Yeah, I'll head over there.
Okay. Let me move you over. Do you have control of this?
No. Oh,
Hey.
yes.
Yeah, now you do. Okay. you get to the Planar Studies building, and it seems that a class is currently getting out. A bunch of people are filing out of class.
Okay. But, I guess I wait until the classroom is empty, and then I go in and talk to the professor.
Okay. You head in, and you see like in the class that everyone is filing out of. You make your way into that class, and sure enough, you see a Aarakocra woman seated behind her desk.
Hello. I am new, and I have a couple of questions, if you have time.
Oh, hello. Who might you be, dear?
My name is Lise, and this is Foxbird.
Professor Charmley. Charmed, I'm sure.
I'm sorry, I wasn't done. This is Foxbird. He's the center star of the universe. He's the chosen one. My best friend. He's the champion. He is the light of my life and, well, everyone's lives. And he is, yeah. Anyway, I have a couple questions about planar studies. Right?
Very well.
So how aware are you, or what's your belief, or, about the planes of chaos?
The planes of chaos. What
Yes.
of them?
Well, first of all, do you believe they exist?
I believe that there's theory that they exist, yes. It is hard to say for sure.
Okay, so for instance, say that yes, they exist, as a fact. Let's just...
Okay,
Just,
let's for the
hypotheticals.
purpose of edification, yes, we can assume this for theoretical purposes.
Sure. And say that there is a deity, I don't know. I can't remember what he said. An old
an over
god,
deity.
An over deity, yes.
A greater
Say that-
deity of the greater planes outside of our mortal understanding, yes.
Yes. Okay, and say that there is one of those for the plane of chaos.
Okay, yes. Makes
How do
sense
we-
to me.
How do we feel about this in general? Just...
Oh, it is absolutely theorized by planar theorists, yes.
Okay. And say that this deity is worshipped by a cult.
Very
and-
possible, yes. In fact, you could argue that most religions could be classified as cults.
Sure, yes, exactly.
Not that we should, for the sake of not offending our fellow man, but yes, it is implied. The lines are blurred between the two. Yes.
Yeah, yes. Okay. And say that this cult has a way to communicate with this deity, through means of like a special mark. And say that they put that mark on somebody, and now this person has direct access to an over deity of the plane of chaos, and he is so goddamn annoying. And
This is quite specific.
this is just all hypothetical, theoretical.
Okay.
And
I suppose it would be quite frustrating to converse with a deity of chaos.
yes, and also this cult is working round the clock to sort of bring about, I think, the end of the world, or they've already potentially, in this hypothetical, they've successfully put a manifestation of this deity into a person's body, and
My
then
goodness, this is quite specific. Where are you going with this, dear?
try to...
I'm not sure I follow anymore.
I'm honestly not really sure where this is going either. I just am not. I have a hypothetical that I don't know what to do with. And I feel
Okay.
like this is the place to get some answers for it.
I just don't understand what the question is, dear. I'm afraid you've lost me.
How could you potentially get rid of the mark for everyone?
Okay,
do you-
well,
Well, the mock, because I think is only administered by the people who know how to do it, and I'm assuming only they could take it away.
So you're saying the mark gives those with it the ability to communicate with this overdeity?
Yes.
That would require quite a bit of, perhaps not even powerful magic, but magic we are not yet familiar with. It would require a bizarre, perhaps some more ancient magic that we are not yet fully studied.
Yes, this deity is like before any of us.
Yes, this would require some ancient magics of which we have not fully come to comprehend yet, dear.
Okay.
Perhaps the ancient elves could help you in this regard.
Fuck, do you have a way to read ancient Elvish, or do you have any idea how one would go about trying to start learning ancient Elvish?
I personally have no clue. However, I'm sure Percival could perhaps find a way to track that down. It's difficult to say. I'm sure it would take him quite a bit of time, but he might be able to track down some resources for you if you gave him some time.
Okay, I guess I could talk to him about that. Well, he's being a little suspicious, and that's okay. I'll do it later.
Suspicious, dear?
Oh, no.
Tell me, how long have you been here at Caliban?
This is my first day.
Oh, congratulations and welcome to the most prestigious university in Amaris.
Yes, thank you. It's been a very interesting first day for me.
Well, how about this? While you're here, I regret that you were not able to attend my class this afternoon. However, it was a completely full class, unfortunately for you. However, I could perhaps show you something neat before you leave if you'd like.
Okay, that sounds rad. I like things that are neat.
She says, this isn't really much of a magical artifact or anything. It's really just something that I like to show to all the new students. It's a bit of history. I love when students get involved with history.
Okay. I'm butt deep in history.
She leads you out of the Planar Studies building. All the while she's telling you about how,
in the past, the ancient races were much more in tune with the gods in the divine planes. We've lost our way, and thus we've lost so much knowledge about the other planes. We're so inward focused on our plane that we have lost sight of what's truly important, learning of the world around us.
Right.
And as you get outside of the building, she leads you up to that Divination Stone, and she says, now, for quite some time, it is believed that the ancient races would use these divination stones to communicate with the great beyond.
Okay.
And she says, now, we have never personally been able, as a race, as people, as modern mortals, we have never truly figured out how to use divination stones. They are truly ancient magic. And she indicates the surface of the stone has all these ancient runes that look kind of similar to the Bedlam's brand on the back of your neck. And she says, but it is always fun to take part in a bit of older superstition and perhaps engage with this moment in history. We believe that perhaps the ancient races would place their hands onto these stones and reach out to the great beyond and perhaps speak with them.
Okay.
And she places her hand on the stone and closes her eyes, and she says,
it's never worked for me, but it's always interesting to try.
Do you think I should try?
She says, go ahead, give it a shot.
I am very afraid.
She says, you will be able to feel a bit of magic in it. A bit of divination magic will flow through you. You'll feel the very presence of the magic. It's just figuring out how to use it is so difficult. You'll feel it.
Okay.
You touch the stone and you do feel a bit of it's like a slight vibration in the tips of your fingers.
Oh, yeah, that's weird. It's all up in there, huh?
And she says,
she says, "Now, truly focus on that magic. Just place your full hand on the stone and just focus on that magic. Feel that magic."
Okay. I'm feeling.
This. You do this, and suddenly, the stone starts feeling hot.
Oh no. Oh god, it's burning. Is that normal?
But you don't want to take your hand off it.
Oh god, it feels hot, but like a good hot. Is that normal?
And you notice small jets of flame shooting out from underneath your hand.
Oh god, I'm gonna destroy it! No, I take my hands off of it.
You take your hand off, and a huge burst of flame shoots out at the stone and disperses. And Professor Charmley says, "Oh my goodness, that has never happened before."
Yeah, what the shit?
What on earth? What on Amaris has just happened? Did you cast a spell?
I didn't do nothing. Wait a second. Am I gonna get arrested if I break the stone?
She says, "Well, please don't break it." And there's like a print of your hand on the stone. And suddenly, the whole world begins to shake again.
Oh god, no.
The whole school feels it.
Son of a bitch!
And your teeth are rattling. It's vibrating almost as powerfully as it did in the Necromancy Hall. And this vibration continues for 5 seconds before slowly fading away. And you hear a deep
Oh god, did I wake something up?